Welcome back to another episode of our Uboat 1304. We'll continue our fight for the Black Pit campaign. Currently there are only 2 missions available from this campaign. There is one in the BD6, BD9 and then BD2, BD5. So technically this one is slightly closer with the same small expected or anticipated number of vessels. Same reward because it's just a low difficulty, and this is going to be okay. This is maybe interesting. We should take VAR correspondent with us, Wolfgang, and he's writing article about U-boat. So maybe we'll take this one. What's the weather expectation? It's not written. What about the other one? Oh, there is also no special weather definition. Okay, so we'll take the one with Wolfgang, our war correspondent. All right. Let's wait for him. Yeah, I saw him, he's already coming, so let's wait for him on our deck. Alright. So we can leave from La Rochelle again. Set our course to Atlantic. So technically, I'm not sure if we have like any objective after we reach the area, but we still have to allow him to collect material for his publication. There are like probably a couple of steps, or because this is the long bar. Alright. And let's set our course.
Halbe Fahrt voraus! Kurs setzen!
Alright, so we'll leave the port any moment now. We're going almost directly straight west. So we'll use time compression to get to our sectors as fast as we can.
Ich bin sehr müde.
Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Wir wurden von einem nahegelegenen U-Boot über ein mögliches Ziel in diesem Gebiet informiert.
And since we have to first reach to our reach our area, our sectors, and we will ignore all the friendly communications for now. Let's find our Wolfgang. Yeah, he's here, alright. So let's... He will probably have some questions, so let's try to answer correctly. So he chats a bit with me and mentions that the last meal was really tasty. Out of curiosity he asks where the food is stored on the ship. So it's near the toilet, it's in the officer's room, or this information is classified, so we know it's near the toilet. It's just behind the room behind him. Alright, so it was a correct answer. Perfect, let's continue.
Wir wurden von einem nahegelegenen U-Boot über ein mögliches Ziel in diesem Gebiet informiert. Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Wir haben ein Funktelegramm vom BDU erhalten.
Right, so now we have received the important information from BDU. Can we check on him? Nope. Just have to use the menu here. Okay, so the sectors are now changed. There are BE2, BE5, so these are still counted for this the Black Pit campaign because this is BE, but I think they are closer to us. Let's check on the map. Let's see. Yeah, there are like one sector earlier. Perfect. So we'll be there in no
Kurs
time.
setzen!
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Zielposition erreicht. Patrouillengebiet erreicht.
We have a very nice bright day. So we'll have a roll check first. And as you can see, we already have two objectives. So the two objectives. So main one is to travel 1070 miles in the area, and the other one is optionally sink only 4,000 tons. So this is like one ship. Maybe not all the Empire class, but one bigger class, and then this is completed. So let's check visual, but I think there is no one inside. Yeah, looks like no one. So let's do hydrophone check. We already arrived at the sector, so we should start checking.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter! Auf E-Motoren wechseln!
Aktuelle Tiefe 40 Meter.
And as you can see, our sector is not the last one because there are still this BE3 and BE6, and these are still accounted for the campaign, so you can technically operate in all those 9 sectors around here.
45 Meter.
Anblasen! Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln!
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
But first we will try to handle our sector what we are assigned to, so let's do 100 miles there.
Kurs setzen! Bestätige!
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Now it's already a night, so we'll just do hydrophone check.
Position erreicht.
You know the drill, this is just
Tauchen
a
auf 50 Meter!
standard patrol mission.
5 Meter.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln!
Heilung 140 Grad.
Alright, so we
Aktuelle
already
Tiefe,
have
50 Meter.
high velocity merchant ship moving away, so this will maybe challenging to catch.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
Yes, these are
setzen.
currently just moving away.
Augengeräusch. Handelsschiff.
And we have another one.
35 Grad.
That's fine, so we'll mark one there.
45
And the
Meter.
other one is the medium speed. Okay, so this maybe we can catch
Kurs
easier.
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
They're currently around here, and we can intercept them there. So this is definitely what we will do first. These are like moving fast away, so maybe we can't even catch them in the next sector, so we'll just ignore them. At least for now.
50 Meter.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Ich kümmere mich darum.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Around midnight, so we'll be there directly at night.
Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Let's check already visually. And maybe we should check our food supplies before we check on our target ship. Right, so they eat something but not much yet. Let's restock and we should continue easily. Alright. So we will do a very quick visual check. They should be on our port side, on our left. But maybe they were a bit faster. Where is my platform? Here. So let's do... I don't see anything, so let's do the full circle from 270 around. We do not see this 350 up to 0 or up to 355, so we'll check this from another angle. This is quite small and I think we see already behind it easily. This is 10 to 15, so we'll check 10 to 15 as well from different angle. There is nothing behind our sailor, but let's double check. Yes, I think. Yeah, there is nothing there. Okay, maybe they are slower, or maybe they are faster, or maybe the third and worst thing would be that they already changed course from our last known, I mean from their last position and course. Would we check on our hydrophone? Right, so we do not see any visual contact at all. Let's just check 350 and 10 around there. So 355 it was there, 350, 355, so we do not see any object there on the horizon, and then 10 to something. Maybe I can go just on his place now. Yeah, there was nothing there, and let's do one more time, 355 and 350. Now it's another antenna. Alright, we do not see anything, so either we are too fast or too slow to intercept them. But we have our
Bestätige.
main strength, which is our hydrophone, so let's do it quickly.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
Schraubengeräusch, Handelsschiff.
Also we were a
260
bit more faster
Grad.
than them.
40 Meter.
That's really good. Any other contact? It's a quite nice range.
Schraubengeräusch,
Okay, we have
Handelsschiff.
another one.
Peilung 60 Grad.
This one is moving away on a medium speed. Let's try to just mark it down. So somewhere here it's their
45
current
Meter.
position, and they'll move somewhere there. If we will continue, we still should be able to catch them in the sector which is valid for our main objective here. And when we'll finish, we can leave this campaign, and then we also get another milk out. I think the second one. So fine, but we
50 Meter.
First intercept our close target.
Tanks anblasen.
Yeah.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
So we should see
Kolonien
them
sind aufgetaucht.
right now. Just any second now.
Handelsschiff.
Okay.
340 Grad.
So we spotted the freighter, American one already.
Kurs setzen.
And we
Betrachten Sie es
can't
als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
attack them because, as you can see, America is not at war with Germany.
Telegramm gesendet.
At least 3rd October 1941, we are not at war with America, so we'll just check their purpose. It's probably C3, so if they have fake papers, we should be able to just scuttle them and like have these 2 points already done. We don't have to travel anymore because the optional objective will be already fulfilled, but let's not go ahead of ourselves. Maybe they're just going to Spain or somewhere. It's still possible. They are there. Yeah, so let me check who they are. What kind of ship is this? It's maybe a Liberty. Yeah, it's a Liberty class. We have to punch this one into our UZO or targeting site. And if we let this one in, we punch this info in. Now we know this is over 7,000 tons and our objective is only 4. Perfect, 1 ship. And we are probably fulfilling everything. So we have to send our delegation. Let me quickly check if everyone is ready. Especially Horst, yeah, he's ready. Wilhelm is ready and I'm ready. Okay, so we'll be fully ready when we reach them. Do we see anything else? Nope.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 4, 3, 8, 5 Meter.
4.5 kilometers almost. It's Atlantic, yeah, so it's not a joke like it was near the UK or Norway. Right, so let's stop already.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
And as soon as they are closer, we'll send our delegation. Yeah. So as I said, we will send Horst, our linguist. Then we will send me as a navigator merchant, and then we'll send Wilhelm as a scuttle expert, ship engineer. Alright. Let's check if their papers are valid and technically where is their destination. Okay, so Alan Churchill is captain, he knows German. Basics of German. Okay, so we have a host, he speaks English fluently. Let's check. So, ask for the documents. Port of Lisbon, yeah, this is Spain. Or port. Okay, I have some gaps, I will double check. So they are trying to transport medical supplies. Perfect, so when we do a check, if there will be no medical supplies, then we know it's a fake one. So let's check. Okay, so we already created like tiny pressure and he already folded. He finds an explanation, okay. Repeat to cast the doubts, he breaks and admits that their documents are fake. They are smuggling various goods to allies under false flags. Alright. You know what this means. We will order evacuation. He isn't happy, but yeah. Sorry, but that's not how it works. Now we'll go through the engine room to the cargo hold. And we will search what they have. Various goods. And in the meanwhile, I think they will drop something like 4 lifeboats. It's a bigger one than the Empire classes. Or just 2? No, there is already 3rd one. Let's give them... Okay, 5. Okay, there are 6 of them. So let's give every one of them supplies. They will survive here in the open Atlantic, at least until some convoy or some merchant will pass around. They have no way to get there to any near coast on the by themselves. So just there are humans. So let's support them. Technically, still civilians. Yeah. So the third one. Oh, third one, but number 4. So this is the 4th one. We'll keep this one because it's most expensive. Then the 5th one. And the last one. Or first one, if you are counting from like their order. Okay, so this will be meat. And let's find the captain and the engineer from this ship. I assume that boat 5. Yeah, there is the engineer, Jim. And let's take from the lifeboat 1, most likely a cap. Nope, he's not there, so maybe he'll be in the last one. Lifeboat 6. Nope. So where is the captain? Lifeboat? Nope. 3. Nope. 2. Yes, Alan Churchill, alright. So we have both. And the team is almost completed with the search, so let's go there. Just give them a couple of seconds now. So what they had medical supplies and they have the guns for their deck, so it wasn't like... I mean for the deck guns, so it wasn't like anything unusual, but still. So now we'll go to engine room. And we'll use the skill of our Wilhelm. He's a ship engineer, so we'll just scuttle. That's it.
Tag eine weitere erfolgreiche Unternehmung. Macht weiter so, alle miteinander.
Alright, so the objectives are done. We have both completed mission and also we sunk Hammond. So Hammond sunk. And let's check our other merchant ship which we were aware from our hydrophone check, the last one. Is close to the east. I think maybe it'll be in time before they reach the end of the sector. It should be fine. Okay, so currently we are sitting at 118,000 tons. Just not 8.5. We'll have to work harder.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Let's get
Bestätige.
there for now.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Yes, that's it. You just move. It's almost 200 miles. So let's do 100 first and we'll do hydrophone check as
Kurs
it's
auf
our
diese
typical
Koordinaten setzen.
routine to
Betrachten
have
Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
every 100 miles to check. Because we can maybe pick another and maybe remeasure their estimated position and course.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Right, so we have the one there
Geräusch, Handelsschiff.
moving away.
Peilung 345 Grad.
Somewhere here currently, and we can reach them somewhere there. Still in the BE sector, so this will count. Still 100 miles, but then just continue fully and do the hydrophone check later.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Alright, so
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
let's get there.
U-Boot, 310 Grad.
Alright, so there's another U-boat as well. It's fine, maybe they are praying for the same merchant as we are, so we should be faster. because otherwise we'll not. We spent already a couple of hours and couple of some fuel on it to reach it, but we do. We have a lights now on because the U-boat is close. There are 309, so there are somewhere there.
Handelsschiff.
It's the
Reisender
freighter.
10 Grad.
They are at 3 and 5. So the U-boat is 307 somewhere here. 309. Alright, this is not enemy freighter again. So we'll use our full speed to reach it before our allied U-boat. Not to lose reward for
Bestätige.
that and points. Alright, so we are going to follow ship on a
Kurs
full
setzen.
speed.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
So Wilhelm, you are going for your
Diesel
station.
besetzen.
Alright, so let's remeasure.
Funktelegramm
It's getting
gesendet.
closer and closer.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Kurs setzen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
So we should be there
Kurs
faster.
Wird
I don't
erledigt,
believe
Herr Kaloin.
that this Type 7C is going as fast as we are. But they're very closer, so we have to still bridge the gap. My platform. Yep. Alright, so the U-boat is somewhere there. At 320, so somewhere there already. 319. It's quite windy, so it's hard to spot. 318, so somewhere there, and the freighter is 331. So just behind there. Just behind Anton. 318, so can we spot them? Even 5. 600, this is probably because of waves. We are not, like, maybe not going straight line because of waves. And now we are even like... I'm even like tall, standing on my platform, but the wave was already above us. You see how big waves these are. It doesn't look if you are like looking from the stabilized binoculars or something, but if you are looking directly, it's like huge. And really not so nice weather right now. Right, do we know the nationality of the freighter? No. Not yet. Yeah. Not sure if this will be visible as well, but let me try. Let's stand here. Let me try a 3 cam. We will see how the U-boat bounces up and down. Yeah, you see? They're almost like flushed away already from the bridge. It's really not so easy. Alright, we have to keep an eye on our U-boat. I mean on their U-boat. Our friendly one. But we shouldn't be like having 317 somewhere there. We won't probably crash at them. Most likely not. So let's go inside and use some time compression. And also let me check if the pump needs to work currently, because there is like a lot of water from... yeah. So we are getting some water already from the waves, because the hatch is open, so let's close that for now in this weather. Yeah. Fine. The ship is there.
Kurs
Okay,
auf
by the
diese
way.
Koordinaten setzen.
They are already there. heading to intercept them. So no, I will send you back because I can. It's currently how it works. You can select your friendly U-boat and move them like exactly where you want to have them. So they will turn and really leave. And let us continue with our...
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
See, the U-boat is currently leaving. We lost sight of our merchant. Now we have it again. It's as far as I know, this should be Argentinian one. Not 100% sure, but I think yes.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Rio Iguazu. So we are getting closer and closer, so let me get on the bridge. We are already moving too fast, so let's stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
And let's send delegation immediately. Where are they? Over there. Oh, it's a small one. So what kind of ship is this? This is Bell class, so let's punch this in again. 4,000 tons. Yeah, if we can do it without any single bullet or torpedo, then it's completely fine. So let's do Horst, me, and Wilhelm.
Uboat, 235 Grad.
Okay, so he speaks English, but Horst speaks all languages, which he's linguist anyway. Fine, so let's check the documents. Port of Vigo, this is Spain. Let's put some pressure on that. Okay, we already just put a tiny bit of pressure on him and he already folds. So these documents are again fake. Perfect. Again, evacuation, and we'll go to engine room, cargo hold, search. Standard procedure. This is fine, so let's just... Okay, there are only 2 lifeboats now, so let's give them supplies again. Some free bread and some free dried fish for you guys. And let's pick Captain. I think they are in the lifeboat too. Yeah, there is only engineer, Samuel. And then we have Captain Carl. Alright. The search is in progress. It should be done already. So what was... Okay, just lumber. Not an issue, we'll scuttle them. Oops, I should be the... I want to be the last one. Even though the waves are like huge. So they are barely visible and they are quite close but barely visible.
Ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir.
Gut gemacht.
Sie sinken.
Alright. Wilhelm, just move on. This is not a safe place to stand, like, especially like how you stand. Just, yeah. Step by step, please. Alright. Can I, yeah. I can't push you. Maybe just tiny bit. Nope. Let's assign him.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Natürlich, Herr Convoy.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Natürlich, Herr Convoy.
Alright, he should be already there. Perfect. By the way, we are having lights on because there is a friendly U-boat around which we somewhere there, which we asked to just completely leave the area. Okay, let's find our next target. This is our, I think, 4th operation in our the Black Pit campaign. Yep. We still are getting a lot of water.
Ich vermisse meine Familie so sehr. Ich frage mich, was sie gerade tun.
We can do that later. Let's first set our course.
Bestätige.
So we will go. This is already like end of the sector. No, we still have one more. BE thing. Okay, so let's go south 100.
Kurs setzen.
Let's go there 100. Yeah, let's try this
Kurs
direction.
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Alright, this we can clean up. So we did a couple of more. We are closing to be like in the middle of the target. Target tonnage. So as you can see, again, currently all available campaigns are done. We will relocate to join Battle of Arctic probably next year winter, because I think this campaign lasts until like this is lasting longer. So we have currently still a lot to do in the Atlantic theater operations, so the Black Pit and also the southern roads. That's currently our main objective, so we won't move there yet. Soon, but not yet. So we only this. No, let's go south, because this is already not accounted for the Black Pit. So this is the last three of them, of those three.
Lenzpumpe einschalten.
We still see some U-boat, our U-boat around. Alright. Okay, so you can't see, but there is like war correspondent behind, hiding well. And he has a question, so let's find him. Are you here? Nope. He was last time just close to the bridge. Yeah, he's still there. Okay, so Wolfgang is asking, or is clearly thinking hard about something. When you approach, he asks, I understand how you dive the boat, but what about resurfacing? Sounds like there is more to it than just reversing the process. Yes, sure. So we have to surface, we use compressed air to blow the water out of our ballast tanks, which makes the boat lighter and lets us rise. Then the second option is, or second answer, to surface we use the... Let him think. Okay. To surface we use the dive planes angled upwards and electric motors to full speed. At full speed the boat powers its way to the top. Logical. And point 3 is this information is classified. So do you guys in the chat wants to guess, or should I do it directly? I will give you a couple of seconds. A couple of more guys are viewing, so do you want to answer that? Is anyone sure what is the correct answer for his question? Wolfgang, our VAR correspondent on board, is asking. Let's give you 10 more seconds. Alright, so from my perspective, that's answer number 1. That was the correct one. So we used the compressed air ballast tanks procedure to get it above again to surface. Alright, so this is fine. Let's continue our 100 miles move.
Alle Luken schließen!
Nope. Let's do a quick hydrophone check.
50 Meter.
And this is quite good on this simulator, that the crew is really rushing to the front, because if this was like also like in the real life, if you have many guys like additional weight in front in the bow torpedo room, then they will be just, yeah, it will be heavier and they can just like, we can dive faster. So you see they are like grouped here, a lot of them, even like our captives or our survivors from the U-boats, they are all here, or not all, but many are there to help us sink faster. That's physics again. But it's perfect that it's done in this simulator. I do like it. I do appreciate that. Okay, I want to close this door because I accidentally opened all of them.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
And this is... okay, this is not needed to do anything yet. They are still fully stocked. And then now returning back to their posts and maybe beds and so on. Yeah. So let's do
Aktuelle Tiefe,
hydrophone check.
25 Meter. 50 Meter.
Anblasen! Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
30 Meter. Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
So we just did one after another hydrophone checks, and we'll continue doing that until we fulfill as many. I mean, if we do as much tonnage as we can in this campaign, and then maybe if we are completely lucky enough, we could maybe even close it during this campaign, this fourth operation. But it's not so easy, to be
Eines
honest.
unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel innerhalb unserer Reichweite gemeldet.
Alright, so U-96 sent us a message which could be quite helpful. I assume this is a convoy. No, it's a lone steamer. Alright. Pt37 slow east. We should be able to catch that. It's quite on the edge of BE. But let's check 377. If we can, we can. If not, then not. BE37. So, okay, this is not S on the edge. 377 is here and they are moving east. So let's mark it down. Roughly there. And we'll try to get 100 miles or 120 there.
Kurs setzen.
So we
Betrachten
already
Sie es als
were there
erledigt, Herr
before.
Kaloin.
Now we have to rush back.
Uns wurde von einem verbündeten Boot ein mögliches Ziel in unserer Nähe gemeldet.
Now we have a message from U206. This is a convoy. This is BF and heading north east. So it makes no sense. It's already out of our sectors. These are not accounted for. So we'll ignore that. But we are going to do hydrophone check now.
Zielposition erreicht.
But there is a night and also a fog now, so it will be, if the fog will persist, then it will be quite challenging to spot them, but we have other means like hydrophone, for example. Let's use it right now.
Auf 50 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
die Motoren wechseln.
Schraubengeräusche.
That's a convoy,
Großer Konvoi. Peilung 90 Grad. Schraubengeräusch.
and that's the merchant.
Handelsschiff. Peilung 80 Grad.
Not bad at all.
45 Meter.
So we have a convoy around here, moving around there, so they're moving south, so we should have plenty of time to reach them, because this sector is ours and this sector is still ours, so we have like a long time to reach them. And then the other one was spotted around here. This is a
50
tanker or
Meter.
C3.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
I
setzen.
can't catch it yet, so
Jawohl,
this is
ich
somewhere
kümmere mich
here
darum.
and moving away. So
Kurs
roughly
setzen.
probably going north.
Jawohl,
So
Herr
we will not
Convoy.
be able to catch those. But we wanted to do, was it BE377?
45 Meter.
Did I misunderstood something again? Let me double check. U96 37 BE, not BF, BE377. I think this was right, or 377 BE. Yeah. Why are we not
Aktuelle Tiefe
getting you?
50 Meter.
That's kind of strange.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren
We
wechseln.
can rush for the convoy, but this is like
Großer Konvoi. Peilung 55
simple.
Grad.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
We did 100. Let's say they did 100 as well, so they are just somewhere here. We will go there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
I know it's fog and night, but we will still have to try. Somehow we have to check if we have any information about them. Alright. No, so start there. 270 roughly. Look into the fog. And hope that our captain can recognize a shape of something already. There's nothing to our left. Now let's check to our right. Nothing there as well, and what about behind? I don't think they are behind, but let's do a quick sweep. Nope. So one quick hydrophone, and if we are out of luck, then we'll just rush for the convoy.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
But if this is going to happen like with two previous ships, then this will be like technically some tons for free. No torpedo, no gun, no ammo.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln. 50 Meter. Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Alright, so they
9, wir sind aufgetaucht.
either were already sunk by our friendly U-boats. They are also operating this area, so we will have to check later. But let's try to get there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Because in front of the convoy, I mean. And then we could engage them already. This depth here is like a couple of kilometers, so we'll have no chance to survive if we are heavily damaged. U-96 again. Single merchant spot in square BE358. Slow. East. So is it the same? 358. 358. East. No, this is quite close. And we have a convoy. Let's do convoy first. Okay. Still sunny day. We are currently at 3:15, October 5th. Do we see something? They should be maybe behind us, so let's start there, 180. And let's just check if we see any smoke, any trace of them. Yeah. We are already going to the front. The half circle is almost done. Oops, Anton, anything behind your head? Yes or no? No. Okay, so nothing there. Let's check front. And then let's check our right side, starboard side. And if not, we will perform hydrophone, but maybe we'll slightly turn our U-boat left first. Yeah, nothing at all. So, it's not easy on the open Atlantic to find something. Let's change there.
Kurs setzen.
As soon as we turn, we do hydrophone. Right now.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Maybe there are somewhere
Auf
here.
E-Motoren wechseln.
Well, somewhere there.
Aktuelle Tiefe 40 Meter.
Großer Konvoi. Peilung
Oh.
330 Grad.
They are already like in front of us.
Kurs
Maybe
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
they are here. So did they change course? No, they were just faster. But okay, that's completely perfect.
$50 Meter.
But we will try to engage them from the front, so we will get there. As you can
Kurs
see, yeah,
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
they will do 17, we'll do 24. So if we'll do, I don't know, 28,
Kurs
then we will do
setzen.
20, so there will be somewhere there. So then we can turn
45 Meter.
and wait for them. Any other contacts? Looks like not. We are currently around here. If you like, have a look from the global view. This is still BE9, BE6, BE9, which still is valid for the campaign. We will
50
focus
Meter.
only We will see what is like the what kind of ships are there in the convoy, but this is a large one, so we can expect some destroyers and so on. But we'll try to really focus only on Liberty class because they are technically one hit down. Until now we did not really have to fire a second torpedo on the Liberty class.
45 Meter.
So that's perfect because with C3s they were most of the time just hit and just broken and then guarded by other ships. So we could technically continue then with the C3s, but for now let's focus mainly on Liberty class. So let's surface, we can even have a nice view, if you prefer such a view like this. You can use our free cam. And as you can see, we are rising up and going to breach the surface. Breach it any moment now. Maybe you can do it from the top view, like now. Or should I move as well somehow? It wasn't as nice, but okay. I have no idea how the controls are for the free cam to go up and down. I just know how to do front and back, left, right, but not up and down. Maybe I can try some buttons. Okay, so R is up. Alright, then we know already. I will show you it better next time. Alright. So we should be there maybe at the night, like a sunset time, because it's already
Ich kümmere mich darum.
5:45 p.m. and October is probably not so long day. So maybe we can have a look, but it should be maybe night time or like a sunset and we'll reach them directly. We can even slow down and wait for the darkness to come. The sun is already there, quite low. And the convoy is already... Is it there? We are still turning, so they are there if they are here. Close to us, so let's check. Let's see if we spot already something. Because we are maybe way too ahead. I did like this on purpose to really have some gap, not to like come from the side. Alright, so no contacts yet, but it's completely fine. Let's enjoy the sunset before we engage them. The wind speed is not as high, which could help us to stay undetected under surface. That's not bad. And maybe guys, just to give you perspective, if he goes for this attack periscope here in front of me, this column, let's see if he will pull it like completely out or just a bit, just a tiny bit. I want to show how tall this is like in real, but okay. Nope. He knows that it's not needed. So the convoy we can expect somewhere there behind our radar. We have some hours, or maybe just 1 hour left until we get there, so let's prepare. Everyone should be rested before we reach them, so let's check that. I will have to rest, he definitely, so Wilhelm is going for... Okay, they are already resting, so he will go for maintaining torpedo, he will go for a rest, and Wilhelm as well, so let's move him to radar and rest. So this should do, and I will go for a rest as well, quick one. We still maybe have something like 7 miles, running at 11-10 knots, let's do slow. Or something like an hour, so our nap for everyone should do.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Okay, slightly less than an hour. You can do all of them, one by one.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Natürlich. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Alright, do we see them already? Yeah.
Denkt an eure Ausbildung, bleibt ruhig und konzentriert.
So we'll stay at radio silence
Motoren wechseln.
because we did it twice last time and it wasn't working at all. We were always intercepted, so
Benötige Ihre Unterstützung.
Anton goes for a command as always.
Befehl, Herr Kommandant.
Wilhelm will get two supporting sailors. Hero will go for the torpedo calculator TDC, and Friedrich will get two of them, and I will get two of them as well for faster periscope calculations. They are currently at 20 degrees. There is a corvette so somewhere there. Let's ask him to do one by one again,
Herr Kommandant.
and let's check how far we are. If it's only one ship visible for now, we are technically still quite far. Is it raining? Nope. But why the hatch was closed? Okay, so they are turning a tiny bit
90 Grad.
away
Steuerbord.
from us. I think I miscalculated a tiny bit. The sun is almost down. So let's check what we see. We have a corvette, the one there. We have a freighter. Okay, these are liberties. So as I said, we will start with liberties today. Just liberties, if possible. I know we have T5, so they will decide. But we'll at least get closer to them. Okay, what's behind you? This is another liberty. Okay, so since we are still able to be on surface, maybe for a brief moment, let's punch everything in. So we have corvette is not important, freighter. What is this one? This is just Empire something. That's Liberty behind him. So let's punch this one in, we'll get that information. We'll see that it's useful later on. Then we have Needs Liberty.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
That's corvette, that's Liberty. That's Liberty, or yes. You see, it's almost everything is over 7,000, so we'll really try to focus on them. This is, I assume, Liberty. We already have that. Okay. This one is Liberty. Yes. It's hard to tell because it's not stabilized. This one is probably C3, so let's do that. Right.
Herr Kaloin, feindliche Schiffe.
Okay, so they saw us already.
Bleibt wachsam.
Alright, but we do not see destroyer yet. That's fine. Let's dive.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
We were quite unlucky, but I was lying. Okay. We can manage. We have to get into the convoy fast enough now because they know about us already. So we'll get directly there.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
Full
Kurs
speed,
8,
snorkel.
5 Grad. Schneller, schneller!
And he goes for torpedo 3.
Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
As I said, we'll try to really get to the Liberty class as fast as we can. Do we have any bearing of any destroyer? Because it should be... This is a large convoy. It was reported as a large one from the hydrophone. From the look of it, you see it's also quite large.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Bootführer und
So
Umlenken
I expect that
eingesteuert.
there are at least 2 or 3 destroyers, but currently we do not see any. So if there are just corvettes, 3 of them. For now, this should work. We switch to electrics. Let's switch to diesel.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Yes, please. Now we can even send a message already, because if it's intercepted, then we do not care anymore. So one corvette there, maybe they will turn at us. We should survive this almost direct confrontation. The one there will just try to get us, but they will be behind us soon. And we'll try to get into the middle of the convoy and fire at everything which has a huge chance to be hit, and I mean also destroyed by one hit. We do not know the speed of the convoy, but since we are detected, and if they will do zigzag, then I assume 5, 6, if not then 6, 7, 8 maybe. So let's do torpedo 4. Just keep in mind we are still playing at 100% realism. Add version 2025.1.1 because there is a patch, I think number 10 already for 26.1, but it is still not addressed all the issues we had. So we'll continue on this one until we are satisfied with the new version, and then I would love to see to show you Type 9. But I'm not sure if I will be really well at commanding it because I'm completely used to Type 7 now. Alright, SDIG is fine. If there are no destroyers for now, nope. So we will be lucky enough and we'll get, I don't know, 11 DR. So we have 1, 2, 3 corvettes. So this is like 8 freighters already. And if we'll get 7 of them by 7,000, it's already 50,000. We should be quite okay doing this convoy. We just found them by chance, by hydrophone. There was no report about them, I believe, or was it there? Any report? Let me double check to not get credit for what it's not our success. So let's check that. There was a message from U96. There was a single merchant twice. Oops, and before we had 206. And this is the convoy BF already over. Yeah, so this we all found ourselves. Yeah, that's to our credit that we found them. Ava will pull the periscope full height, 6 meters high. So this is how tall the periscope is. If you look at it, it's the one behind, because the front one, here in front, this is just observation one, and the one which I use in the back, so the one there, it can go 6 meters high. So let's check that, and we are currently like looking like that from not far. So we have a snorkel for diesel, for air, oxygen. We have tiny observation one in front, and then we have like tall, really tall. So this shouldn't be really at all affected by any water, as you can see, at least in the current weather. Yeah, sometimes also our radar pops out because the waves are not like completely, or maybe the sea is not completely quiet, but or calm, but it's still fine. Right, so this is our Type 7 C41 submerged at full speed. Flank ahead on diesel. Can hear them quite well. These side tanks are used for the fuel, for the drinking water, for oxygen and other liquids, oil and so on. But they are not yet like implemented, you can't really control them. Okay, we can hear already convoy, corvette, so let me stop playing around. Not to get killed by just fun. Okay, so we probably heard them. This is most likely Isle class. Do we see any destroyer? Nope. So we will have probably free hand on them. That's corvette. That's...
Zerstörer! 310 Grad!
I was going to say that already. That's a destroyer. That's probably the second. No, that's...
Zerstörer!
Yeah.
325 Grad!
So you have two of them in the rear. That's what I was saying also last time. So if you approach the large convoy from the rear, you will most likely have to pass through this destroyer, which is almost impossible. So you have to come from the front. There is it's typically less guarded, and also you have a better chance to just... Because you are going to stop here. You can stop fully, submerge the bit, and be quiet, and get just... yeah, maybe just wait until the frontal warship will pass above. Because we are running from behind, you have to run fast, and you have no chance to remain undetected, and there are destroyers most of the time. So that's why my approach, and also if we will play later, if maybe we'll see it soon, if there will be how it's called, Wolfpack attack, so we are also pointed to attack them from the front later on, but that's... We will see that again soon enough. So they are here. These are fine, we don't have to care, but destroyer is a bigger issue. One there and one there. So 325, 335 roughly, or 305. There are two of them in front. Yes, one corvette, another one, so this is fine, they will just pass by. That's what there, that's another corvette, it's fine. And we will start. This is first target, second target, first target, so we'll just pass by, try to hit them. Then we turn, or maybe hit them. Or we'll try to hit them, it's not like 100% clear, but we'll try to hit them. Then maybe them. This one is Empire Explorer, because you see there is a third one in the middle. It's slightly like shiny now, so it's easily recognizable in this current angle. So this would be Explorer one, and it's only 4000, so we'll keep this one for later. Destroyer, that's a C3, we can maybe skip it, because C3s are not one hit, one torpedo, one kill, one hit. This is Liberty, so we'll get there later. Destroyer, and that's it, so we'll run just as we planned. So this is our main target first, so let's try to measure the speed very roughly, because we are rushing at them, not directly. I will try to like assume based on the measurement what is their speed, because yeah, T5s are T5, so we don't have to be as precise, but they still can hit the corvette or destroyer or whatever. This is probably not working at our current speed, so let's stop that. Assumption is 6 for now. Oops, 6.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit
Angle on
6
bow,
Knoten.
roughly 80, very roughly. 70, okay, 74, doesn't matter.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 7, 4. Bug rechts. Entfernung
Alright, so
3,
where are they?
0, 6, 2 Meter.
One is already behind, firing flares. Because the sun is almost down. We will currently have... We will start to have some dark. This is fine, the one behind is where? Okay, there. Okay, 2 destroyers and currently 17 ships minus 4 corvettes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corvettes. So we have 12 remaining. So it means 2 destroyers, so it means 10 freighters for now, currently visible. If we will get rid of destroyers and we run around with corvettes in our back, we should be able still to intercept as many freighters as we can, because we have 14 torpedoes still. Oops, they are quite close. Yeah, but already going to our right side. So this should do, what I said, it was 10 freighters with 14 torpedoes, and technically with 2 destroyers, so we will need 12. And there is only 1 C3 for now. So we could technically kill all of the freighters, including 2 destroyers. So this one is already dropping charges, this is perfect, they will not be able to engage us later. So we could get this convoy fully destroyed except corvettes, which we will definitely try. This would be like a huge success. One more double check. VIIC. Perfect. So we are safe. Maybe they stopped already. If they stopped, then we are not so easily going to use T5, so let's get there.
Kurs 6,
Natürlich, Herr
7
Kaloi.
Grad.
And we'll do one trick. As we get closer, we'll try to hear them. If we hear them, it's fine. If we don't hear them, we'll have to measure precisely. Can we hear them already? No, just everything is behind the corvettes, but we do not hear anything from the front yet. But they are still quite far. So maybe they are at like, I don't know, 4 or 5 knots, not more. So let's do 4 for now.
Schussunterlagen
If they are moving at all.
aktualisiert. Gegnerfahrt 4, Knoten.
Yeah, they are probably moving. Let's do 5 in the middle.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 5, Knoten.
Herr
Okay.
Kaloi, wir wurden von Estik
So
geortet.
they are far away
Gegnerlage 8, 3. Hub rechts.
and they are just behind, so we'll have to wait a bit closer to get there. Where are our big guys? There is one. There is another one, alright. This we try to avoid because I think this is only 4,000, as I said, yes. So this will be our last one. If we will let it go, then we will let it go. This is not a big deal. Alright, so let's focus tiny bit there.
Kurs 8, 2
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Grad.
Alright, so everything is... oops. Yeah, let's
Alles
just
klar,
maintain
ich
them
werde mich
again.
darum kümmern.
So everything is ready, we are prepared. We have enough firepower to bring almost everyone down if we will hit them well. And just the targets which we want to hit, not other way around. So yeah, this will be... that's the goal. That's the plan. When I plan something, maybe already seen it, it's typically go completely bad, like... We will not fire yet because I think torpedo can turn on them. These are closer than them, so we'll have to wait until we get a tiny bit closer there. Alright. There is one more
Herr
there,
Kaloi, wir wurden von Estik
and there was one
geortet.
more there. This is still not yet engaged. What about the big guys? They are... There is one. And one was behind it probably. No, it's there. This is this is Hunt class from really fast look. Or Black Swan. I can't even know, but I think it was... oh, it may be Black Swan. Let's do that. Alright, so we are getting really close, so let's slow down tiny bit.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Angle is somewhere there.
Schussunterlagen
It's 4 knots
aktualisiert.
only.
Lage 8, 0. Rechts. Gegnerfahrt 4, Knoten.
I just slow down because I
Aktualisieren.
want to measure everything and then we just
Entfernung
go.
zum Ziel 2,
Alright.
5, 3 Meter.
He's on
Rohr 1
calculator, yes.
bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
The torpedo is technically going like from slightly we are facing slightly left, so it will have to turn and probably hit them right away. Yeah.
Los! 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. 30 Sekunden.
That's just 250, so this is like, I think, close to minimum range.
20 Sekunden. Alarm beenden.
Oops, that was wrong.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation! 10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Bestimmt einige Schiffe
Herr
versenkt.
Kaloi,
Wir wurden von Estik geortet.
Fehlschuss!
Oh. Why? That's something strange, to be honest.
Kurs 7,
Wird erledigt,
7
Herr Kaloi.
Grad.
Hopefully we'll not get torpedo back at us. But we have to move because of them. Alright, that's a bit unfortunate. I don't know what happened, to be honest. Where is the noise? Here. The noise is 38. So it's over there. We hit something else. We hit our least expected target. Alright, so we'll have to fire a stern torpedo at them. Are they moving? Just a sec. Let's stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
I don't think they are moving. Or are they? Let's see, they are just behind us. We can directly maybe see already. Yeah, they should be moving. Or is it was us who were moved so fast? Ah, it's already too far.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
We do not see anymore their propeller. But we did not hear them. That's maybe we did not hit them. If they stopped, then they are technically clever. How they knew we have T5? They stopped. Okay, so let's go fast away.
Äußerste Kraft voraus.
We'll come back. Oh! That was lucky. We at least saw them. Okay, so it looks like they maybe are going to stay. So we have to now calculate. No, we will have to. We'll have to think a bit more. That's the main point for now. They are hit quite well, but this is like 4,000 only. 4040.
Rohr 1 geladen. Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
So it's the one to our right. Okay, they really get close. That's the flower class. Nasturtium, I don't know, something like that. These are not moving at all. So maybe what's going on is that they decided to somehow stop for whatever unknown reason to us. If we will fire T5s, even from close range, it will probably be like guided back to Corvette or something. Let's get there.
Kurs 4, 9 Grad.
Let's get this one.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Can we stop, by the way? If we stop, we measure the speed. Yes, we can stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
So this is Empire Lady. He will be the one who tells us if you move or not. We have to really stop. This will be quite long wait because the corvettes are quite close, but let's really try to get their speed because we are unlucky if they are stopped. Oops, that was too close, too fast. Let's do now. Yes, 54, I fully agree. This will really... I think they could improve such points to really have like much better simulator experience, but still, I'm still impressed that this is fine. The AI is, I think, currently the weakest point. I'm just worried what's happening behind us, but I can't turn. So that's, I think, yeah, this would be really perfect if they will realize that. Okay, but they are moving at least a bit. Maybe like 2 knots or something. And I have no idea how the T5s are implemented in the game. If they will like really... Oh, they are getting close. This will be like 3 or 4 knots. So I don't know how T5s are done. Let's stop now. Alright.
Aktualisieren.
We have to move, I think.
Gegnerfahrt 4, Knoten.
Oh, we don't have to.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Alright, so the angle on bow is around there, that's fine.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Lage 8, 0. Rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 4.
Yeah,
3 Meter.
and also like the corvettes are trying to
Rohr
just
1, bewässern.
directly guide where you are, not where you will be.
Los!
So it's like also something which I think could be improved. They will try to
40
really rush in
Sekunden bis
front.
Torpedo-Einschlag. Sekunden.
Right, so we see a couple of more ships which we did not see before. This C3 will be not our target, that Liberty, yes.
20 Sekunden. Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Nice.
Treffer.
This should be done.
Schwere Schäden.
Let's continue fast where we are heading currently.
Schneller, schneller, schneller.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
So the next one is Empire Lionel. This will do 4 again,
Schussunterlagen
hopefully.
aktualisieren.
Angle is
Gegnerfahrt
slightly
4.
more in front.
Knoten. Gegnerlage 7, 1. Bug rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 4, 4.
Destroyer
8
is a
Meter.
game which you play like a hunter, like I mean like a captain of Destroyer, not on the not on the U-boat. Yeah, I think I saw it.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 7, 8. Bug rechts. Los!
Let's try. What's that? That C3 will skip, then Liberty will... Okay, there's another one. Maybe we'll hit the one by the way there. Oh, oh, this is a destroyer. Yes. Okay, so this is a big guy. We have to be careful. Because we can... Hopefully there are still no hedgehogs. Maybe we'll hit the one to our left, I mean the one here. Or maybe even destroyer. This is Empire Splendor. Let's fire at them as well. Just
Wir wurden von Estik geortet.
out of curiosity, we can manage that.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 9, 1. Links. Entfernung 7, 5, 0
Can hit the
Meter.
destroyer, which should be
Rohr 3,
completely fine.
bewässern.
As I said, we have 14 torpedoes. This is getting like somehow incorrect.
Aktualisieren. Lage 8, 8. Links. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Los!
Alright, so we fired one there. One there. And now we would like to fire one more at them in front, yes. So we'll
40
slightly adjust
Sekunden bis
course here.
Torpedoeinschlag.
Where is our
Kurs
big guy?
2 Grad. Treffer.
Okay, so we hit
Schwere
them.
Schäden.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so can we get something more?
40
Nope,
Sekunden
that's fine.
bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Yeah, sometimes the AI
30 Sekunden.
is not okay. Yeah. So we can try with our rear torpedo now.
20 Sekunden.
That's not the F, that's the other class. Let me double check. That's a Black Swan, yeah? Yeah,
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
yeah, exactly.
10 Sekunden bis
Velocity
Einschlag.
would be around 10 for now because they're turning.
Schussunterlagen
Angle
aktualisieren.
we are slightly
Gegnerfahrt
there.
1, 0. Knoten.
Visibility is not the best
Fehlschuss.
because of our smoke.
Treffer!
We hit something probably correct target.
8, 6. Links.
Let's just prepare
Schwere Schäden.
and let's check.
Entfernung zum Ziel.
Yeah, we hit
5,
them.
7,
Nice.
0 Meter.
So
Rohr
currently,
5. Bewässern.
except the first one, it goes according to plan. Alright, so we have at least some reading there. Okay, can we fire at you? Oh, you are turning quite fast. I'm not sure this is at all. We'll try to do a trick shot, but this will be already 15 at
Lage
least.
4, 0. Bug links. Gegnerfahrt 1, 5. Knoten.
Let's fire there. Quick, 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 quick. Come. Gyro, gyro, da. Yeah,
Los!
perfect.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
You can... I showed it last time in, I think yesterday, end of the stream. You can
30
rewatch it.
Sekunden.
I explained how I get just T5s all the time. It's quite simple. You have to combine this with loading other stuff.
20 Sekunden.
Okay, but we wanted to hit you. Yes, please. This is Hammond. This is Liberty class. We have just to really
10
load
Sekunden bis Einschlag.
one by one,
Wir wurden von
wait
Estik
correctly, and
geortet.
that's it. So this is
Aktualisieren.
somewhere here.
Geschwindigkeit 4. Knoten. Fehlschuss. Gegnerlage 6.
But I think
4.
destroyer is very
Bug
close now.
rechts.
We can be like,
Entfernung 4,
we
3,
have to be
9
careful.
Meter. Rohr 4. Bewässern.
oh, is it not yet? Nope, perfect.
Rohr 4 bewässert.
Fire.
Los!
No, you are
40
technically
Sekunden
burning
bis
time,
Torpedo
but not
einschlagen.
by doing any useless stuff. You just load them
Die
one by
Besatzung
one.
evakuiert das Schiff.
And if there is only one available, then you load food.
30 Sekunden. 90
And
Grad.
so on.
Backbord.
Wird
It's
erledigt,
quite
Herr Kaloi.
fine. It works for me all the time. You just have like manual time in the port,
20
not loading
Sekunden.
everything at once. But like from the in-game time perspective, you are not doing like any losses or something.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
It's like a shadow there of the some other ship. The destroyer is there,
Feindliches Schiff getroffen.
like a shadow on
Schwere Schäden.
the Liberty. It's quite nice. Alright, so we have to care about you. This is not going down, really. Typically it's one torpedo, one Liberty down. Alright, so let's get there.
Wir wurden von Estik geortet.
Kurs 2,
Jawohl,
5,
Herr Kaloi.
1 Grad.
There is one destroyer there behind. Alright, so let's see what we can achieve with this big guy, Black Swan class. He is now full speed almost, let's do 25 or 30. Is it 30? Up to 30?
Höhenbruch. Sie sinken.
20 only. Alright, so we do 20 for now. I'm not sure they really go full
Schussunterlagen
speed.
aktualisieren.
We are currently
Geschwindigkeit 2, 0.
at
Knoten.
11, so they are a bit faster, but not much.
Telegramm gesendet.
Rohr 3 geladen.
Aktualisieren. Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff. Lage 2, 0. Links.
This is quite close.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 2, 7, 4 Meter.
Alright, alright. Let's not screw this up because this is
Die
going
Besatzung
quite well.
evakuiert das Schiff.
So this one will need one more and it's already stopped. And the one in front is, I'm not sure if it just started to move or it was stopped. This is C3 we will skip for now. So our target is the... Okay, there is one corvette there. And what about big guy?
Herr Kaloi, wir wurden von Estik
Do we have
geortet.
T5 already? No, we don't.
Schwere Schäden.
That's lucky. We just hit them with our lost torpedo. Alright, we don't have to get there anymore. Let's check our rear. Okay, that's fine for now, so let's try to get to the one in front.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Yeah, they are dropping fine. This is already hit. So this is C3, and then we have to go there.
Kurs 2,
Jawohl,
0,
ich kümmere mich
9
darum.
Grad.
How many? I think we still have a lot. Quite a lot. So maybe they will stop the destroyer for a while. Tiny bits will get some distance again. Okay, so this is going down fully. This I'm not sure yet. I'm surprised that we didn't. Oh, okay, maybe I remember what we forgot to change. We are firing at
Rohr
1
3,
meter only.
bewässern.
Because from our last... I think this should be reset by each like new mission, but okay, it wasn't. So maybe that's why they are not sinking. Like 1 torpedo, 1 hit, 1 kill.
Rohr 4 geladen.
Okay, we will manage that. Okay, this one is there. This is the same class, or is it not? Little black swan as well. Yes, it is. So we have 1 black swan there. And 1 black swan there. Nice, now we should fire like rear torpedo, and we should hit one of them at least. But we do not have any loaded yet. Okay, so this one is down. Fine, nice, 7,000 something. They evacuated, so maybe they will be sinking anyway. This one I'll also evacuated already,
Telegramm gesendet.
so maybe we'll get them without second torpedo. These are... we'll see. We'll fire at them just for 3,000 tons, why not? Velocity would be, I would say 5 at this case.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 5 Knoten.
Still
Lage
counts
8, 1, links.
if we hit them.
Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 1, 6, 8 Meter. Rohr 1, bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Oops, not yet. Just definitely want to see what's behind us. Oops.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 8, 9, Bug links.
I think they are not so... they are faster, let's do 7.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 7, Knoten.
Come on. Who are you? Hero, come on. You are a skilled guy. You can do that. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Los!
Okay. Oh, there's nothing behind. Is it? Nope. Okay, fine. So, yeah, we'll... Secret is 2-dimensional. Alright. But you still can set the depth, or you can't. I think you can, because you are setting it, so I think they will go deeper, or... Or the secret is, you mean, it will still, like... Even if it will be set to, let's... what's the minimum, let's say...
Rohr 3,
To
bewässern.
15 meters, it will still, like, surface and hit it from the bottom, or what do you mean? 54, I think that it will be, like, always guided.
3 bewässert.
Like, impact on the propeller, or...
Geladen.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
This one worries me that
40
we did not hit
Sekunden bis
them.
Torpedoeinschlag.
Definitely have to return there. And maybe there as well.
30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden.
We are heading there. Perfect.
Herr Kaloin, wir wurden entdeckt.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff. Bleibt wachsam, aber keine Panik. Wir machen das schon. 10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Hüllenbruch! Sie sinken!
Herr Kaloin, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
Fehlschuss.
Wir haben ein Funktelegramm vom BDU erhalten.
This I don't know. Really, I don't know if it's really going... Like if it will surface to the propeller, I mean maybe 1 meter or 2 meters, something like that, or if it will really stay in the game. I don't know. So the torpedo wasn't hit, but we will hit definitely something else. We will soon see what. Yeah, let's try to catch them. Frank Lever again. And maybe Stefan Vincent Bennett as well. Because what I read somewhere on the when I was like trying to get better understanding of T5s, you should do with T5s. I will try to do it on the C3 here. Yeah, I'm not sure if we will hit them or not, but let's try. So, what you should do, you should take the reading. You should take the drought 7.3. Point your T5. Let's do like this one quickly. 7. Angle about somewhere there for now.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 1, 0, 8.
So set it slightly below that. Something like half a meter or meter below. So let's do 8. Oops. Yeah, this one. So let's do 8. And then you should set it on the magnetic charge. So if everything goes fine, then the torpedo should fire like below them. To maybe break them in half. So that's like the best what you can do with the T5s. It was somewhere on the forum, I'm not sure this is still true. Maybe it was the old version or I don't know.
Rohr 1 geladen.
So we will try to do that. I think we can because there is no other ship around. This is also C3 if we will hit them by accident. But we are still like far from them. Let's go there.
Sinken!
Einer
Kurs
weniger.
2,
Jawohl,
2,
Herr Kaloin.
1 Grad.
So currently we have only them, which is... Oh, this is line load, this is already down.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
We just send the message.
Wurden von Estik geortet.
And what is your experience with this magnetic stuff? Did it work? Or not at all? Okay, so they are really down. That's fine. What's that? Okay, we also have an important message from the headquarters. We have U-83 is gone missing separately again, some chlorine gas problem. Okay, so when we will finish here, we'll have to get there fast. Oh! That's fortunate.
Schwere Schäden.
So we fired at what was its name there? We fired at Surf, and we hit much higher target because like twice as much almost, or over twice as much. Tons. That's good. I like such a events. With T3s it's worked quite well. With T5s it's tough. But the trouble is that it may well acquire a ship at a different depth. Again, yeah, that's correct, yeah. Let's try, because there is no other freighter except the Surf, which is currently quite behind. And we have one C3 to our right, one C3 to our left. there. This is quite further away, but still, we did manage them somehow, magically. I like that. So we will get closer to them
Kurs 2, 3,
and set
9
T5s
Grad.
as recommended. That's better name. Stefan Vincent Bennett. I think this is the first time ever in all my games, I mean the Wolf game through, I played that I see such a name. Or maybe I just don't remember. Yeah, escorts are, yeah, but we are quite fine currently because torpedo will fire still at front. Like almost directly, so. And it should be tuned, as written in the description of T5s. It should be tuned to hit them. What I would really like to have, by the way, I'm not sure if this was real. Hey, hi Mystic, Wave 12 something, thanks. Yeah, I'm fine, how are you? So 54, what I was saying, that if there will be any chance that you can like switch off this T5 self-guiding, like really to just switch to just go straight. This will be also helpful because sometimes you want to hit straight, what you calculate it, but sometimes it just turns to targets behind or something like that. Something, sorry. I'm in the middle of quite fight now, so I'm not able to really focus. Alright, so let's calculate them. We are running at 13, they are quite fast, so I would say they are maybe already at 8. We are not getting like so close to them.
Geschwindigkeit 8 Knoten.
Angle, maybe like that.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Lage 1-4-0 links. Aktualisieren.
Let's prepare one.
Entfernung
Magnetic 8, yes.
9 Meter. Rohr 1 bewässern.
But we'll get closer still.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
And I have to still check my rear because I'm like still worried. Okay, if there are more black swans, they have maximum 12. So maybe they are not able to go, I don't know, over 15 and we are at 14, so maybe they will need a long time to reach us, yeah. It's very good simulator. With some small improvements currently discussed, but we would like to see, but other than that, it's really fine.
Herr Kaloi, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
Kurs 2
Natürlich, Herr
1
Kaloi.
9
Yeah,
Grad.
this is what I want to say as well. I'm not sure this was like really possible, but this would be really nice feature to have, if it was possible.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff. Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor
So
einschalten.
let's now take their angle. This is much better than before. Let's do something like 100.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 1.
And we just
0,
fire one
5,
now.
Bug links.
It's 730, so it shouldn't be so bad. Fire.
Entfernung 7, 3, 1 Meter.
Yeah, they speak German.
90 Grad. Backbord.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Because this is a German U-boat. From the Second World War era. So that's why we have them as authentic as we can. And now focus on... Okay, they are just going down. Just breaking half probably or something like that. Deutsch, yeah, Deutsch, exactly. Okay, so we fired one, we'll see if we hit them. And there was the next one. Next one was over there. Alright, so we should go roughly saying there.
Kurs
Okay,
1.
straight.
Oder mitschiffs.
So Frank Lever is
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
our
Kaloi, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
40 Sekunden bis
kill
Torpedoeinschlag.
again.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
We will see if we hit them. Hopefully we won't hit our
30 Sekunden.
U-boat. This could be devastating.
Treffer!
Nice.
Minimalschäden.
Oops, so they just won't move. You can. I think if you play, if your Steam is in English, you will have everything in English, like user interface and their speech as well, but you can select between German and English for the crew, how they will speak. But I think default is English. Yeah, it's not top tier. It's like, I would say middle tier. Or maybe slightly above middle. This one is C3. We haven't even checked it before. George, fairly. Velocity would be, I would say this is quite slow, so let's do 4 for now.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 4. Knoten. Gegnerlage 8. 6. Rechts. Entfernung zum Ziel 2. 4. 7. 9 Meter.
Yeah, I would say a bit better than most, yeah.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
So let's change to 3 meters again to impact charge, yeah, or impact pistol I think it's called, not charge. So we'll have to return to them, and probably first we have to go down, get rid of the warships alert, stay quiet, surface and hit them from like when no one else is moving around. Or maybe we can go back to surf in the meantime. But we are doing pretty well. Pretty well. I'm not sure if the angle holds, so let me correct it now. It's roughly like tiny behind 90.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 9.
And we'll see if the
4.
speed is correct.
Rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 2. 0. 6.
think it-
9 Meter.
If it's going lower, then it's fine. If not, then we... Why it's 93, 94? It should be already 90. So I think the speed is maybe... let me think. So if we set it to slow,
Wir wurden von Estik geortet.
there are maybe even slower. Let's do just 2 knots. And let's measure this one
Schussunterlagen
again.
aktualisieren.
So I would say
Geschwindigkeit
92.
2. Knoten. Gegnerlage 9. 2. Hub rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 1. 8. 2. 1 Meter. Rohr 2. Bewässern. Rohr 3. Bewässern.
If it's not going to
Rohr 1.
decrease,
Bewässern.
then we are fine, because I think we are keeping the same angle for now. Well, let's fire one.
Los!
We should hit at least someone maybe from behind. So, big guy is quite slow. So, okay, if there are only Black Swan and corvettes, we don't have to worry at all. They are really slow. Like Type C7, Type 7 C41, at Snorkel it's technically outrunning all of them at the moment. So that's really good to know. Do we still load? Yes, we still load. Alright. Still have some capacity. Did they stop completely or not? Let's go
Kurs
directly there.
1.
Jawohl, ich
4.
kümmere mich
0
darum.
Grad.
There.
Kurs 1. 4. 0
Herr Kaloy,
Grad.
wir wurden von Estik geortet.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Thanks. I will do that. I'm getting like all the time the same comments. But if I block them, then the Twitch will know that I have less comments during my stream, so I don't know yet. Yeah, I will definitely block them. Thanks. They seems to be moving because they're already moving right, so they have some speed. Because I've pointed our U-boat directly at them. Right, so let's get there.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. Kurs
Maybe to not
1,
dislike.
6, 7
Not
Grad.
too off.
30 Sekunden.
Yeah, this ping is like quite annoying.
20 Sekunden.
Their SD game in. How many times have you been hit by your own torpedo 54?
10 Sekunden bis
I mean
Einschlag.
T5 one.
Fehlschuss. Treffer.
Oh, we hit them.
Minimale Schäden.
It's again minimal. Alright.
Rohr 1 gelandet.
So let's get there.
Kurs 1,
Bestätigen.
8, 3 Grad.
And let's try to find one. I'm not sure if we will hit anything with current T5 settings, because there are like 1, 2, 3. Is there something more left? More right? Nope. So we have roughly saying we have hit them here, yeah, by the way. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. 7 warships still. And T5 could be quite tricky to hit George. Or not us. Alright, 54. Yeah, I like this answer. In this campaign we haven't hit us yet. But I'm worried now about this shot, what we are currently trying to achieve.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von SD
Right, so the
geortet.
speed is 0 now.
Kurs 2,
The angle is
4
quite
Grad.
right.
Schlussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 0. Knoten.
But we will stop for the
Aktualisieren.
impact to happen.
Entfernung 5, 3, 4 Meter.
Oh, I forgot
Rohr
to...
1,
No, I'm just
bewässern.
waiting until it gets green. So the angle holds quite well. As soon as we get the green light...
Kurs 1,
Jawohl,
4,
Herr Kaloy.
2 Grad.
Oh, it's 90. Yeah, almost correct. We have some gap between us and corvettes, so this should still be doable.
Aktualisieren.
This is
Entfernung
not
zum
true
Ziel
anymore, we
4,
are still
5,
behind
4
tiny
Meter.
bit.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 9, 2. Bug rechts.
And now we stop.
Los! 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
Alright, so we have some time. Not sure, we will probably not
30
hit them.
Sekunden.
I think the torpedo will go left.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von SD geortet.
20 Sekunden.
I was like thinking, I always thinking when I'm loading T5s, if I should take 1 or 2 T3s or something. Just like the
10
last of them.
Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Especially for such a situation.
Treffer. Feuer an
It's
Deck.
probably not needed. Perfect.
Schwere Schäden.
It was like right at us where we where we targeted them. Alright, so let's go there. Fast,
Kurs
fast.
2,
Wird
9,
erledigt, Herr
2
Kaloy.
Grad.
I do like that.
Herr Kaloy, feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm.
Keine Panik.
So we have another
Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgaben.
7.7 thousand. Soon enough. Maybe we are quite lucky because we had some gap already from them. From corvettes, I mean. But they stopped pinging. What happened to them? And they still the surf. Service maybe stop, or maybe they are just slow. We will see soon enough. I will throw one. I will launch technically one
Betrachten Sie es
decoy
als
now.
erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
I know they can see smoke, but they are now getting a bit far away, and they will see. I'm not sure this will work, but let's help us a tiny bit. And maybe one more.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
We have 15 by the way, so we have still plenty. Did they turn at us? No, they continue. No, they turn. Alright.
Herr Kaloy, eingehendes Funktelegramm.
Why it doesn't work? Sometimes it does not. Alright. Here. So, Joe or Stephen, or no, Stefan, I think, or something like that. So this one angle is roughly saying 85 for now.
Aktualisieren.
We'll
Lage
go there
8,
directly.
5, Bug links. Kurs 2,
Jawohl, ich kümmere
8
mich darum.
Grad.
And for now, okay, we will not fire yet.
Entfernung 2, 3, 8, 9 Meter.
Alright, so it looks like that we have just Stefan and Surf, and there will be no. Only they know we are here. The rest is like going to our old location. That's not bad. And them as well. They are too close. They probably see us. The rest just try to get where we were
Die
before.
Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
I won't risk, and I won't surface later to collect survivors. We already have, as I said, a lot of points. We are like 13 points current reputation. We don't have any current jobs to really do. Any task from the headquarters. I'm not sure if there will be any new when we will hopefully switch to a new version and DLC as well. So Type 9. So we'll keep them like for the future deposit. So this is 93. We are moving some other direction.
Kurs 2,
Jawohl, ich
8,
kümmere
1
mich darum.
Grad.
It could be 90. 92.
Schussunterlagen
Or
aktualisieren.
even 90.
Gegnerlage 9,
Almost.
0, Bug links. Kurs 2,
Bestätige.
8 Grad.
We hit something. Oh no, they exploded. Alright. It's just like, what's going on? There is like, is there any U-boat around? But I'm like puzzled why there is no SDIG anymore. Is it like, is there a limited usage of that? Or
Jawohl,
I
ich
don't get
kümmere
it.
mich darum.
Should like have a ping, yeah? I would. Yeah. Getting there. So this was, I would say, 60,000 tons for now, maybe 60, over 60. I don't want to check. Now it's a surprise when we will return back to La Rochelle. If we will return in one piece, there could be still aircrafts and I don't know, different warships and whatever on our way there. But I'm still glad that there are no hedgehogs at all. Not yet, at least. Is this ship still moving? The smoke is turning, so maybe they are. We can just fire.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit
Because we're just going
2
directly at
Knoten.
them. Just a moment ago. I don't know what's going on.
Schussunterlagen
Let's fire around.
aktualisieren.
Okay, we have only 4 left.
Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 2, 8, 3 Meter.
Let's
Rohr
not
2
spoil that.
bewässern.
Let's go
Rohr 2 bewässert.
there first.
Kurs 2,
Natürlich,
1,
Herr Kaloy.
6 Grad.
Stefan. But the smoke is curved, so it's not like going all the way top like them. They are also moving away. Like all those. Now they are down, really, George. Alright, so the angle is now around 100 something.
Telegramm gesendet. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Distance is
Lage
around
1, 0, 4,
this.
Bug links. Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 1, 7, 8 Meter. Lage 1, 0, 3, links.
They are dropping. Is there any U-boat around? We do not see it. But they are dropping, or they are dropping charges where we were before.
Los!
That's also an option.
90 Grad. Steuerbord.
Bestätige.
And we just stop now.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
And throw one
Alles
decoy.
klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Or launch, that's better name. They are dropping charges there, so we were there before, I think. Because we do not see
Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung.
any U-boat. Like from the crew perspective and mine perspective as well. Yeah, we fire one. We fired already. Let's measure this speed. This we can do. It seems to be that they are still...
Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
They were torpedoed once, and they are still moving. So maybe they will torpedo them second time. Maybe it will be again just minimal damage.
40 Sekunden bis
And then we have to fire
Torpedoeinschlag.
one more. But they are definitely moving now, we see. Maybe one faster than 2 knots.
30 Sekunden.
Technically now faster the better. 11. Not a
Aktualisieren.
chance.
20 Sekunden.
Or is it 11?
Gegnerfahrt 1, 1. Knoten. Ruder mitschiffs. 10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
Fehlschuss.
This one is
Feindliches Schiff
close.
getroffen. Minimale Schäden.
Alright, minimal damage again.
Kurs 2,
Wird
4,
erledigt, Herr
3
Convoy.
Grad.
Herr Kaloin, feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm.
So they were
Wir
not
wissen, wie es
aware
geht.
we are
Drehen
here
wir den Spieß gegen diese Jäger um.
until we switch to like flank ahead on diesel. Bittersweet. Alright, let's move away from you. From you. Alright, let's get some angle on them like we did before. So I will go here for now.
Kurs 2, 2,
Betrachten Sie es als
0
erledigt, Herr
Grad.
Kaloy.
And then we turn. And as you can see, the smoke now rises straight up. So I think now the velocity is now 0.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 0.
Herr
Knoten.
Kaloy, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
Now the SDIC is back in play. Alright. But this convoy is like... Okay, there's still the one there. Surf, Empire Surf with 3000 tons. We will not let them go unnoticed. Unnoticed. So speed is 0, angle I would say for now not bad. But now we have to be precise, so I want to really come at 90 at them.
Entfernung 2 Meter.
And maybe to like 300 meters, 250, 400, around this range, and then fire. Hopefully we will hit them again and not the warships behind. It's even like turning the other direction, but I think it's maybe just the wind. They are definitely not moving. But it was quite surprised, we hit them once. Okay, we hit them, but we set it to 8 meters with the magnetic pistol, so maybe that's why they survived and continued. This is the only one we hit by these means, so maybe that was not so successful hit. So now they are hit twice, and now they will be hopefully hit one more time, and the last one. So we're currently at 50-60, so we can start turning to there.
Kurs 2, 6, 5 Grad.
90. How far are they currently? They're quite close, I would say. Already.
Schussunterlagen
So
aktualisieren.
let's prepare.
Entfernung 5, 9 Meter. Rohr
The
3,
angle is definitely not
bewässern.
76. That's completely bad
Rohr 3 bewässert.
measurement.
Kurs 2,
Jawohl, Herr
8,
Kaloi.
4 Grad.
Okay, let's stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Let's do it quick. So this is around 400,
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
and this is around,
Entfernung zum Ziel 4,
how
1
does it
Meter.
look? I would say 95, 96, something like that.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 9, 6, links. Los! 40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
You can hit them still. Maybe not.
30 Sekunden.
Alright, 30 seconds. Will we escape?
Herr Kaloi,
Bittersweet.
wir wurden von Estik geortet.
20 Sekunden.
20 seconds. Okay, that's the big guy, alright.
Feindliches Schiff getroffen.
Nice.
Feuer an Deck. Schwere Schäden. Kurs 3,
Alright, so we go for the surf.
0
Welche Schiffe
Grad.
geben Alarm?
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Are we safe?
Das wird nicht
Or should we
einfach,
dive?
aber wir haben schon Schlimmeres überstanden.
We are
Lasst
safe.
uns ruhig bleiben.
We are already at end 8, 9. Okay, so we are safe from you. Whew. I'm surprised now T5s are like hitting where we aim them, and even causing fire. It's like, I think the best we really did. This is the best run. Okay, the surf is there, so let's focus on them for now.
Kurs
Saying.
1,
Jawohl,
2
ich kümmere mich
Grad.
darum.
Then we realign. We still have one bow, one stern torpedo, so
Funkspruch erhalten.
should be fine. So Stefan said that they were torpedoed. Yes, we know. Already 3 times, by the way. But I do like how it works today. I really do enjoy that we hit almost what we aimed at. Or if not, then we hit something which was more valuable than we aimed at. That's even better. Alright, so surf, our last target, technically last freighter from this large convoy. And we are completely going to disappear soon enough. Alright. So it will be maybe 70,000 tons. Let's say 65. This is only 3.3 tons, so maybe not as much. Alright, so their velocity would be... We'll measure that, I would say, quite soon. Let's go there.
Kurs 1,
Wird
9
erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Grad.
I want to measure because I know they are moving, but I want to be really more precise with the T5. If we will have a chance to stop. This is a destroyer, yeah. Black Swan, yeah, that's the Black Swan. Alright, hopefully we'll manage. If not, we have still 2, so I can fire 1. And then maybe
Die
later
Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
second one, if we will miss them. We already missed them
Herr
once.
Kaloy, wir wurden von Estig geortet.
They are quite close. I'm not able to really stop and measure. So since they took some time to get there, let's focus on them directly. Let's go there
Kurs
and
1.
let's measure.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
Grad.
I know it's not as precise, because we have to stop turning. So something like that.
Ruder Mitschiffs.
Right.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Do you move at all? It seems you move. Ah, nope, that's... okay. Our speed is 13, aimed at them. Like, right at them. They are moving parallel, I mean, 90 degrees to us or around it. And we got reading of 23. What should be their speed? Any mathematicians in the chat? I would say it's 7. Maybe I will be too optimistic.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 7. Knoten. Gegnerlage 1, 2.
It's just a
Bug
bell,
links.
so we should hit
Entfernung
them
zum
and
Ziel 1,
be
5,
fine with
7.
that.
0 Meter.
No, I can't stop yet. I do like how the fire even look when there is a smoke in in between fire and our periscope. You see that the glow is not so strong. So it's really well done, I would say. You see like individual flames, but when as soon as the smoke is over, yeah, you see like a big glow around. It's really good simulated fire. I do appreciate this one. Alright. Oh! Already so close, so let's move there.
Kurs 2,
Wird
1
erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Grad.
So currently we are, let's say, there. Distance is quite close. Let's fire 1 already.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 9, 2, 5 Meter. Rohr 4, bewässern.
Rohr 4 bewässert.
Aktualisieren. Lage 5, 7. Bug links.
I have no idea about the speed,
Schussunterlagen
but we
aktualisieren.
fire 1 and if we will pass them, then we maybe
Ziel
fire the
7,
second one from the
1,
rear and
6
from the
Meter.
stern and then just disappear. It's already higher angle, maybe 80 already.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Come on, come on,
Lage
come on,
8,
Hero.
1. Bug links.
This is 600, not more, or not less.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
It's
Entfernung
not
zum
90
Ziel
yet, so
6,
let's do
0 Meter.
tiny correction again.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 8, 4.
Now it's 90,
Bug
it
links.
sounds good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Why it takes so long, guys?
Grad. Backbord.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
Yes,
Los!
stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Yeah, we are safe. For a couple of seconds. Traffic jam. Did they stop? No way.
Herr
No
Kaloy,
way.
wir wurden von Estig geortet.
If they stop that, the captain on the surf is like
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
king of the kings. Oh, king of the captains.
Feindliches Schiff getroffen.
We are better.
Feuer an Deck.
Alright,
Schwere Schäden.
we move. That was it. That's all we have. We have one spare. No alarm needed
Alarm
anymore.
beenden.
Stop orders.
Telegramm gesendet.
And just have some quick way away. Alright, this one was reported already. So we have to wait until they think that this surf should be quite fast. He does not need anyone, he needs one, he needs one. And I don't need anyone as well anymore. Okay, and we have to get there.
Kurs setzen.
Should be fine. It's 38 miles, so I'm not sure we will be able to just get rid of them. We will try. This is what we try, because there is still... we have to find this lost U-boat U-83 if I'm not mistaken, but we'll double check. Let's check now. We are already not going to be intercepted, so we should be completely fine. It was from the headquarters, so it should be there.
Herr Kaloi,
U-83.
wir wurden von VIIC geortet.
Yeah. They gone missing, so we have to get there, find them, send delegation or send team to investigate, and then see, but most likely they are just already dead because of the chlorine from batteries. We already had this mission twice. This one is kind of repetitive. Maybe it will be good if they can change the outcome, so we get there and maybe they are still alive, they just need supplies or whatever, something's broken, we fix them. And everyone is happy. Happy ending. But yeah, I think now they should fix the game. That's more important at the current moment. Alright, so this is quite a feat to kill every single merchant in this large convoy. Like there was no one left, no one is left alive. Just 2 Black Swan destroyers and the remaining are corvettes. We will throw one more decoy
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
to stop their ping, and as soon as we get away, then we will throw one more. They're just evacuating and big. So how long is the trip down? The image I was around 4.5 kilometers or over, almost 5.
Sie gehen unter! Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Herr Kaloi, wir wurden von VIIC geortet.
Tiefe unter Kiel 4,
Yeah,
7,
almost 5.
7 Meter.
Almost 5 kilometers. So long trip. Long trip down.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
I'm just worried that we will not be fast enough to get rid of them as soon as we approach the U-83 location, because it's only 80 miles. We should maybe not go directly there. We still have like 3 days and it's just 80 miles. Sie singen. Ja, jawohl. Or something like that. Right, so this was a really good one. This is good to know that, as I said, the Black Swan can't really intercept you if you are not like unlucky and get directly like under them, but other than that, they are slower than we are. I would say they are the same speed as corvettes, 10 knots or maybe just 9. What is the speed of this corvette? This was... Let's pick one which we can see. Doesn't matter. Let's say this is whichever is first on flower class, and their speed is 16 knots. So they should be slower because the Black Swan speed is 20 knots. But they are like not keeping up at all. So let's decide if we approach directly or not. I will use time compression now because we should be 100% safe. Until now they did not reach us, so let's try a tiny bit. We still see 8 of them. 7. No, I don't like that. I have to see. It's like blind, and the pings were like even like from the here, like from the sound getting closer. Maybe just not in real, but in my head at least. Alright, so we are already quite fine. We will not surface because you remember from what happened yesterday when we tried. Lost 2 sailors by doing stupid things on a stupid captain's orders. I don't know who was the captain yesterday. Alright, so this is fine. Let's go. One is left and disappears.
Korvette, 180 Grad. Zerstörer, 180 Grad.
Feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit.
They're just abandoning
Zeit, unseren Mut
the
zu
hunt
testen, Männer.
one by one.
Feindliche
Welcome
Schiffe
aboard.
machen sich gefechtsbereit.
Yeah, welcome indeed.
Korvette, 180 Grad.
Bugfish
Bleibt wachsam.
Bugfish
Keine Panik. Wir
something.
machen das schon.
HRTMI.
Zerstörer, 180 Grad.
If I did it right. Thank you very much. So we should be safe when we reach the EU83
Feindliche Kriegsschiffe in Sicht.
location.
Peilung, 175 Grad.
Yes, they are all gone. We have 20 miles to go, so let's
Kurs
do
setzen.
until 15. Herbstlich willkommen. Alright, now we surface and slow down and
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Anblasen.
we did manage.
Tiefe 5 Meter.
I'm really glad.
Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Dankeschön. Bitteschön. I think I know this. That's all my German.
Herr Kaloy,
If there are any German speakers here, I was at the business trip in Germany, and for a couple of weeks, and I was going for one restaurant like twice a week, and my German was so bad at the time, and it still technically is, and when I was in the so I was ordering all the time keine Spezi, and I always get the small one until I don't know, after 5 times she brought it to me, put it on the table, and she said kleine Spezi, and at least I remember now. That's my German level, but she was kind that she always understood what I technically ordered, even though I said it completely wrong. Yeah, but it was like maybe a decade ago already. Yeah. I tried to learn German, but I'm not really like, I do not learn languages easy. For some it's like nothing. For me it wasn't as easy. Alright, so let's try to get there now with the time compression, help them, or technically see what happened to them. And then we should be heading back to La Rochelle. By the way, guys, I'm just one follower short of next level or first level on Twitch. So if there is any one of you still brave enough and don't want to be lost somewhere in the Atlantic, he can follow. Or he or she can follow. Yeah. Spezi is cool. It's quite... I haven't like seen the Spezi anywhere else, just in Germany. I'm not sure if it's like famous in around whole Germany, but it was at least somewhere around Munich. Alright, so let's try to find them. I will assign now Anton
Melden Sie sich zur Waffe.
on bridge, so we will have a better overview about situation. Okay, we already found them, perfect.
65 Grad.
This is typically the pattern which I try to do.
Dies scheint das vermisste U-Boot zu sein, das wir finden sollten.
So I try to go around and then like spiral in here. Okay, everywhere, that's good, it's fine. It's not available at my location at all. I'm not in Germany, but and my location is, and probably no one heard about that before, who was not in Germany. What is exactly? If you were not been in Germany and drinking that, you have no idea what it is. Yeah, exactly. Good question, 54. But I will leave it to Backfish to explain. You know it better. Welcome on board. Welcome indeed, chicken catcher. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. And I will have to check on Twitch what does it mean to have 25 of you following us across Atlantic at the moment. Alright, I wanted to check them. Yeah, that's already need some attention. It stays quite well. To be honest, really, I enjoyed it. Okay, we're already quite close to the U-boat because we
Alle
are
Maschinen stopp!
like moving too fast, so we should be quite close. Let me check that. Yeah, still some distance, so let's do it let's do it professionally. And maybe even closer.
Kurs 3 Grad.
And maybe even do...
Kurs 8 Grad.
I will not use time compression now, but let's try to get even closer. So as you can see, there is no one on board. Oh, I mean on the bridge. No one on the deck. And they are not even switching. They do not have even lights on like this. Like we have the green and the red one. By the way, what's the name of these lights? Is it like approach light or what's the correct name if someone knows?
Kurs 3
Maybe we'll learn something together today. But do not write bullshit, yeah? Just real names, please. If you want to learn something. Alright, we are getting there. Nice and slow.
Kurs
Like...
7 1 Grad.
Where is the rudder? Here.
Ruder, hart Steuerbord.
And we'll just jump there. We don't have to use a speedboat. Now stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp! Diesel besetzen.
Position lights, alright. There was a contact. Alright, we are safe. So, we need Wilhelm. He was arrested as far as I checked. Nope, he needs coffee. Alright, so let's move a tiny inch closer. Or, I mean, further away from them. Just tiny inch. I forgot to switch this one. That was the issue. I'm not typically not using the rudder, so I'm just using course. That's why it happened. Wilhelm. Wilhelm needs coffee. Wilhelm. Yes, Herr Kaloy or something like that he said. No, it's completely fine. We will anyway use the speedboat. They are here. Yeah, so we'll just stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Now we send Wilhelm with 2 other guys. Is he ready? Yes, he is. So send him to investigate. So it will be Wilhelm, because he can scuttle them if most likely happened the same thing as last time. Let's say Haro and let's say Anton with 7 additional sailors for faster investigation. Navigation or position lights. You see them, they are like trying to get there from short distance, they are not getting there straight line. But it's they will get there eventually in a second. Alright, so we'll investigate U-83, but we already know most likely the outcome. This sound is sometimes audio bug, I hate it already. So we'll see if it will stay with us or it will just stay here. Oh, we only used 4 decoys. It's not bad, I thought we were already almost down to 0. Right, so let's check their progress. Navigation lights, let's remember that. Okay, so as last time, there is a blood, there is chlorine gas, and unfortunately they are all dead. U-83 is lost.
Sie sich zur Wache.
Okay.
Ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
So he needs 2, he needs 1, he needs 1. Okay, so let's stop everything. Hide the
Bestätige.
snorkel and let's move back to La Rochelle.
Kurs setzen.
Oh, don't look. We don't want to see how much we did manage. There was like a campaign.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
The whole campaign was there. With how many tons are still left to finish it fully. We'll check when we are back. Our best mission ever until now was one of the, I think it was this one we did. I don't know which one was it. Maybe even the first one. I'm not sure where we were heading for a railway demolition. I think it was the first one. We did manage like over 100,000. I think we resupplied at Tobruk maybe twice. We did our main achievement somewhere here. It was maybe around this point or somewhere here. They demolited the railway, and on the way back we destroyed the convoy, and then 3 or 4 more merchants. And on the way there we also intercepted at least 1 or 2 merchants. So altogether it was like over 100 tons. And also on top of that, as a bonus of the mission, we optional achievement, I think it was maybe the one here, I don't remember. So we did both. I mean, we did one here and 1 level there, and as a bonus we got Harold. He is linguist, so it was like the best ever mission we had so far, like really. Yeah, this is still available, Backfish. There are still missions where you ask, but they... Just a sec, we have an important message. So Karl Heinz... Okay, again, his father... I mean, not again his father, but there was another sailor of us that his father was ill and now he's recovered. So let's find Karl Heinz. Where are you, Karl? So... What I was saying, that there are some missions that you have to bring either fruit, vegetables, or supplies is here. But they radio this already, so they directly request the U-boat which you are going to. They even send their exact position. You don't have to search for them, exact position, and they will also ask directly what they need. So that's still available, not in the beta. I mean, already in this version. But if you have like message from headquarters that you have to find missing U-boat, until now I never saw them alive.
Es gibt eine Funknachricht von der Flottille über ihre Eltern. Ihr Vater hat sich von seiner Krankheit erholt.
Das ist schön zu hören. Ich habe mir wirklich Sorgen um ihn gemacht. Ich kann es kaum erwarten,
Very
die
excited
Nachricht
voice.
zu lesen. Ich danke Ihnen, Herr Kaloin.
He did not sound so excited, but okay, it's an excited situation anyway. If someone recovers from illness, especially family member or father. Okay.
Hilfe gebrauchen.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Let's not do that yet. Let's
Folgen
just
Sie
protect
mir.
the U-boat for now.
Ich kümmere mich
Oops,
drum.
I wanted to go there. What was the 8090? So they are there. Somewhere. 80? Alright, that's a unknown British destroyer. 77 already, and we have 90 behind. Another one. So are they Black Swans? The one from our convoy, which was heading east, by the way, as we are currently as well. They look like a Black Swan. There is like a tall mast with a flag, then one lowered, one chimney, some structure there. So they may be our known friends already, or friends. We at least saw them, most likely. Oh, fine. So we will... What shall we do? They are still quite far away, like really far away. But we are... Oh, let me double check on the map. So they are directed to our port side. Starboard side, sorry. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so let's check that. So they are here. If they will continue the same direction as we are, then we will bump to each other. If we let them pass, let's measure the speed if we have any chance from the UZO. By the way, Bakri, do you know what the UZO really stands for? I forgot this German abbreviation, what it stands for really. I think something like optics is the O. But I'm not sure about. Z is maybe Ziel, like target. And U, I have no clue. So that was a Black Swan. I don't even see where it's there. The start of the... Let's start now. U-boat seal optic, yeah. Oh, it's already... Let's remesh because I was already reading chat, I wasn't paying attention, so let's start again. Yeah, U-boat seal optic sounds... Yep, sounds right. So 18, we are not running 18 when we are on half ahead. So let them pass. I think that... Oh, there was maybe one closer behind. No, it's not closer. It's again Black Swan. So we'll most likely just let them go, and we will then maybe turn 90 right, like where they are currently, so we'll maybe turn 90 starboard. And just go slightly like that, so they should already be away. We will have to wait for a while. That's unfortunate, but it's good that at least crew saw them before they fired at us. Yeah, U-boat. It's quite nice. There is also almost no wind. I think like less than 5. Let me double check. If I'm already getting to become meteorologist in this game. 4. Getting better. Not sure if it has any implications for the real life, but yeah, we have at least some influence. Okay, what about you guy? Okay, he's already he answered all his questions. I did not check really, but we weren't interrupted anymore by you, so I think we are Wolfgang, if I remember right. All should be well. Okay, this is fine. You probably know if you play U-boat already, or maybe know something from history, but this toilet was a storage area until it was eaten up, so the whole crew, 50 something members, just use one toilet near the bow torpedo room. It was like just storage in the beginning, and when it was emptied, eaten up, then it was used again. Doesn't he? Yeah. Maybe the smell is not pleasant. Which definitely wasn't. Oops. On any U-boat at that era. I think the first submarines or U-boats who were like having water to just wash yourself was like, I think, the best ever improvement for any crew. Already there somewhere. Yeah. So one there and one behind. It's a shame that we can't measure like speed from this one, because we can't log. So we know it's this one, we know everything, but we can't log the binoculars, so we can't measure. No, there was on Type 2, there was a toilet. If you know how it's done, oops, sorry. So at the stern there is no stern, yeah, correct. So there is no torpedo tube, and there are just 4 bunk beds in this like end of the U-boat for officers, just 4 of them. And to this side, like in front of them, or technically there are electric engines, and on this side there is the electric compressor. There's only electric one, it's not the diesel one. There is electric compressor. On the other side there is a toilet, one for all, but it's there. On Type 2. A and D both, yeah. Technically they look the same, they have just different capabilities. So let's turn slightly there. Let's go. Oops. Nope. Nope. Just takes a wash. Lower our profile. You see these 2 red lines on the compass, so they are currently there somewhere. We don't have really like... we do not see them. Maybe there is one. No, I don't see them really. Even by like naked eyes, you have to use at least some equipment. But from the compass perspective, you know, they are somewhere there because the crew can see them, so there's like a common knowledge on the U-boats. Alright. I'm not going to read that. But yeah, it's on the screen. Or like if any kids will watch later. Do not teach them any yeah, it's not bad word technically, it's just normal. But okay. And the type, what I was surprised on Type 9 when I tried it, U1, okay, 1906, okay, this is a really old one. So on Type 9, I was really surprised that there is like one toilet at the, like really at the bow torpedo room and one at the stern torpedo room only. So really like you have to go to at one end or the other end to reach it, because on this one we have one already like close to, you know, where let me show you. I don't have to point from the top because this is Type 7. So there is already, if you go through one hatch, you are already in the room where the toilet is. You don't have to like really look for it, just there. And if you go from central to other direction, to stern or to there, you just have to cross one hatch, one bulk head, and then we are already here as well. So it's not like at the end of the U-boat or in front. Okay, it's just like different position. But I also read somewhere on the forums that they should really improve the like capacity of the storage area for the Type 9, because it's quite limiting if you have the same storage. By the way, the same 10 slots are in the type 9, type 2, type 7 and type 9. But you are taking all the stuff you need, including just limited amount of food for really long trips. So this is probably going to change maybe this interface, but it's first it has to be stable. Yeah. For our U-boat, if I go there, we already have diesel engine separate from any other. Yeah. So it's like a separate room for the diesel engine room, and this is like the here it's combination of the electric engine, workshop, and the stern torpedo room, including the compressors. So what they did in Type 9, they moved. This is a solo room as here, but it's directly accessible from the central station. So we have just hatch to the central. You have the engine room, and there you have bulkhead, electric motor room with compressors, and then you have another hatch, and then behind there are 2 tubes, some beds for the crew, the toilet, and I think there is also the workshop in the stern torpedo room. Yeah, we will see that. We will definitely switch to Type 9 if we are allowed. I mean, when it's stable. But until now, it's not so stable. Yeah, let me just somehow get there. Yeah, thanks. This will be close because of noise. So let's visually check where our friends from the convoy are, or frenemies. There already. Okay, so we are. I try to get behind them. This is annoying that I can't stand there. There, right? Right. There's one, and the one is already in front of it. So we are. They should not hear us, they should not see us, because it's a dark night, we are moving slow, and we are not yet submerged. Because if we are submerged, I think they can hear you further away. Maybe they use something like, we use hydrophones, I don't know. But if you are on surface or on deck of wash, running decks of wash, so this is completely fine. Yeah, yeah. If they are not getting, not catching fire, then it's. We did technically the whole first year of war, or not, maybe not first, but definitely on Type 2A. We get to the Type 2D. So let me show you. I think it was in the Tonnage War campaign. Yeah, this one. So we had to sink, I know, 50,000 probably tons to get to the second level. And so to unlock Type 2D, which was really a big improvement from Type 2A, but it was mainly done by the flag gun on the deck. Mainly, we had only 5 torpedoes, so we have to use other means as well. So we didn't really use a lot of the gun. But if they are not catching fire, then it won't be close to impossible, I would say, to really be as fast as we did the last time, or I mean in this campaign. Oops, my local platform. Alright, so if they are there, we will go 1 notch faster, or maybe off ahead already. No, let's just do slow ahead first. Yeah, then it's really annoying. Yeah, definitely. But Type 2A is like the best start ever because it's so limited. The range is like nothing. You have to really slow down or always keep the guy on the engine with 2 sailors and the guy on the navigation table as well with 2 sailors to at least increase our range a tiny bit more. It's really very enjoyable U-boat. Alright, we will measure the distance, we know the type. I forgot to do that. And then we will decide if we will speed up or not. That's the first one, that's the next one. So this is Black Swan, and let's check. I don't know, I do not see well in this condition, but something like that, let's say. Alright, 7000 is
Halbe
completely
Fahrt
fine.
voraus.
And we are still running Dexabush, so yeah. Not even getting like so fast, not so visible, so I think we should be safe. I want to pass like really that they will move from angle, where are they, around 300 something, or maybe around 300, let's say, to give them like, to have them at like 200 or maybe 250. So let's just move slightly. And once I played the game, I was near Gibraltar Strait. I think I was just laying mines there. And I don't know if it's possible. I never tried to use the console, but I think it's, you can control weather from the console, but I never tried. But the sea level was like glass. It was not at all. It was zero. Was completely I mean, the wind speed was 0. It was like no wave at all. It was so really pretty. It was really. I had it only once only in one location. So it's like, you know, if it's like going from 0 to 100% wise, so we have like not so big chance to see that. And it was also a bright day. It was sunny during the day's time, so it was really nice. I forgot to make video from that, but it was not yet before I was streaming, so it was I did not record it. I didn't took a screenshot because I was like so excited and did not do the right thing. Yeah. I read somewhere that you can. Yeah. I have completely deactivated. Even like, I think you have to modify some Excel file or something. I did not enable it yet. I did it once. To be honest, I did it once because the crew member, I lost two officers because I think it was already on this campaign or live, or how to call it, gameplay. It was around here. By a real chance of coincidence, there were two merchant ships like in the close vicinity to each other and to us, so we can like send delegation to both of them at once. And I think this is not handled by the game properly, because we did start to search one, and I sent two other guys. I sent 3 guys to first one, and then 2 guys to do the quick check because they were already evacuated. So like to just check what was there, and then these 2 guys get completely bugged out. They cannot be recalled. They cannot. Really, load did not work. Nothing worked, and there was like a hint from some forum that you can like teleport around, and maybe they will like appear again on the deck, or I mean on the U-boat. But they were not. I was not able to recover them, so I had to reload the whole mission. It's just bugged out. So never ever send 2 teams at once if they are like close enough. I mean enemy ships, but never do that. Because I did. Maybe it will be patched, but I did it. I sent the bug report even to the developers, but I'm not sure this is going to be patched because we have other issues like not catching fire merchant ships and so on. Yeah, but I think 54 it was like, I do not even know what was like a chance that you will encounter such a situation that you can send 2 teams at once to different merchant ships. So it's really like, I would say, edge case, which I had, unfortunately, but I think it's like almost 0 chance that you will encounter it. Okie dokie, so already to, let's say almost to our port side. Let's double check. Oops, again wrong button. No, not yet. They are at 270 something 5 and 285. Yeah, that's why Bugfish, if you go to Steam, options for the game or something like that. I don't remember exactly how it's called. You can Google it out. You can go to beta channel, and I think currently, like close to the end of the list, you can select this 25.1.1. And we currently play this version. This is before the timeline and before all the changes they did recently, because this was really enjoyable version. So I really tried immediately when it was released. Then I tried when the patch 4 was out, and I tried yesterday when the patch 8 was out, or 2 days ago. I saw today, before I started to stream, that there is already patch 10, but I did not check yet, because from the release notes, it wasn't clear that they addressed the main feature, the problem which I have, which is my crew getting alien, or how to say, they turn to alien crew. All of them has purple eyes. That's a weird bug. Yeah, I believe, yeah. They're working hard, they're really trying to patch as fast as they can. Did you see that as well, Bugfish? The purple eye bug. And like bright night, that there is like a mothership up on top of you, like I think the water is so bright that it's brighter than the sky. Okay, so screenshot. I have it in my video, but it's like I think it is the end of the video, because I was playing first on the with DLC on this version, then I tried to just get rid of DLC and see if the Type 7 is affected or not, if it's good enough to play on this new version, because I like the port management. It's quite nice, quite change. Except the waiting is not done properly. But other than that, it's fine. So I really try to have at least this campaign with Type 7 on this new version, but yeah, that's also really buggy. Exactly. I tried to play with Gamma. I tried to switch on off this, but I was not able to get it right. And yesterday, 2 days ago with patch 8, I was always like getting this high-pitched hiss sound when I was moving with the Type 7. So yeah, let's wait. And I think we can already surface and just go a bit tiny bit faster. Where are they? They are already there somewhere. Yeah, this is really far away. Yeah, let's do that. Do I have a bug that my captain is now mute again? That sometimes happens. Because he did not like verbally issue the command. Maybe I'm bugged out again. If you will encounter this audio bug, what works for me is to just validate the game files and reload. It should work. It's not the first time I have it, so no. We will be mute. Yeah. Who knows? By the way, do you know where the guys are who made the game? Are they Polish guys? Because I think the distributor is a Polish company, but I'm not sure if the developers are from the same. Are the Polish guys or not? If there are, I have no idea. I wanted to check, but I forgot. Wolfenstein timeline. Yeah. Alright, so I think we will now use some time compression because it's getting like slow. Let's get them where we want to have them. So now we are getting behind them as soon as they are aligned. So from the look of it, we were going directly to La Rochelle. So now they are aligned roughly, so they are at 250, not at 270. So they're moving slightly north, probably back to UK. These are British destroyers. So we could go tiny bit south more, and then we turn to La Rochelle again. Because I don't want to like be in parallel course with them all the time. I mean, so close parallel. That's good enough. And I do also like this small effect what they did already in this version, that when I'm not sure it was maybe even previous, but I'm playing this one, so I can
Kurs
comment
setzen.
on this one only. Yeah, this is fine. That when you are going from dark to light and from light to dark, then your eyes are like getting used to. So I mean, if you are here in the red light, you come up to the night, and you will need some small time to adjust. You know, it's already there, because while you are climbing out, this was a bit darker first, and now it's like you are adjusted. If you climb down, this is too bright red, and now it's adjusted. So tiny touches which were working like perfectly fine before, but I'm not sure if this is still there in the new version. They are Polish. Okay. Yeah, 54. Enjoy. Then I will, if you stream, I will watch your stream of Uboat. At least once, I promise. And maybe we'll be already at time 9, which I will maybe not be at. Because you can start with time 9, type 9A already in 1939. But what was... I think that was a quite good decision what they did. I will now also use the time compression, so I'm going to the map and show you the same thing at the same time, or the two things at the same time. So when you start with type 2A, I think the first sectors are around here, these first 3 missions before the war starts. I think it's somewhere there, quite close. If you start with the exact same time, 1st of September 39, on type 9, your sectors are around here. So until you get there, the war is already like full, like running fully. Because on doing mission here, you first have a war with Poland, then you have the war with France and UK, and so on. But if you get there, everything is already at war, or everyone, from the initial, states. Alright, so let's get there. We do not see them anymore, so the alarm should be cancelled soon.
Alarm beenden.
Yeah, perfect. All set. Let's go. They are still somehow close. Oh, no, they are gone.
Uns wurde von einem verbündeten Boot ein mögliches Ziel in unserer Nähe gemeldet.
BF, this is not taken into account, so no.
Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel innerhalb unserer Reichweite gemeldet.
I think we'll just ignore them, because this is already getting close to UK, to France, so this is already BF sector. Let me check. The schedules, they are like automatically done. I did not modify, they are by default. I do not use like their schedules, the officer schedules, but the shifts are done like by default. I did not modify anything. And for the squads, I also did not add any sellers at all. It's just like by default. What I did technically, all 3 of them, they have the tasks. Let me show you. They have the tasks. Or each of the radio officer has the task to stay on the radio, the highest priority, then the hydrophone or a radar, the second one. If I have to resupply, but now I'm not using any more shells as we did in the Type A, exactly for your reason which you were saying before, that I used a lot of high explosive ammo for the machine gun, so we have like, I don't know, maybe 9,000 more on our U-boat, so I used them to auto reload the gun, so maybe we can already cancel that. We are not using it at all. We have not so much capacity. And then they are also... Now I have all of them as medical coordinators. The skill set, so they are also having this skill to handle the injuries. But I did not modify schedule or squad or specialization. As you can see, we have 23 points. But first I'm waiting for the personality to be revealed. And our only Seawolf is Ulrich. So he received 1 specialization. He's technically silent runner. We could do all. We have 23, so I can like give it for everyone, but I first want to see their personality, not to just waste points. That's our Ulrich. He was also an alien with a purple eye. I was hoping that he at least
Bin sehr müde.
be
Jawohl,
normal.
weiter geht's.
Did he modify
Kaloin,
it?
wir befinden uns in flachen
Bugfish.
Gewässern.
Did he modify the crew schedule and all these squads and so on? Or you have it also on default?
Kurs setzen.
Oops, that's completely wrong
Wird
course.
erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Yeah. I decided by... This was my decision that we are already, I don't know, we did 5 times vocation probably. Each time I switched the U-boat I did vocation. And one time we did it like, because there was almost no mission to do. So I sent them for vacation. But now I think it will be quite challenging to do... I will not spoil something there. And then they will have no we would not have so much time to go for vacation at all. So I think we will see who is who quite soon. So S is our cust. Let me first check the food. We will enter. Oh, there is still a question from him. Now he's gone. Oh, what's going on? Okay, there was probably a question which we missed. Maybe it's just a bugged correspondent now, but it's fine. We'll manage. He's not going to sing because we are not going to dive. So we should be fine. Man overboard! Something like that. We had it already 3 times, unfortunately. Man overboard. Okay, so this is what I typically do before we dock. That we can then resupply full 100 at warehouse every time. Yeah, what I do modified, as you have maybe seen already, I will show again. Let me just get to the bridge. So what I did modify for the tasks, you see there is always this asterisk, so none of them is original mechanic, original radio officer and so on, because I think, let me show one. If he'll be radio officer, he will have this at 3. Okay, this is not a big difference, but for example, if we take Friedrich, the mechanic, he only cares about reloading the torpedo if the tube is empty, but maintaining it before. So this is like combination. If the tube is empty, he will maintain and reload. And that's it. He's not maintaining the 2 torpedoes all the time. So he has completely free kappa. But we were very lucky that this mechanic is also cook. So he will be cooking as soon as the discipline goes down. So he will technically be all the time cook and only reloading torpedoes during fight. So that's it. So he's like technically cook by profession on my U-boat. And then we have chief engineer. This is technically useless. I can switch it off because I always manually give command to make spare parts or salvage replacement parts. So he's only caring about the engine, that's it. And I have those 2. Anton is a watch officer instead of captain because, as you probably heard, my captain was by trade or by skill merchant. So I combine it with the navigator. So sending someone to the enemy ship for like checking documents and stuff, I just need him for both roles. He will check navigation and he will check the like merchant stuff in one person, so it's done by him. So that's why I switched them. So captain is inside on the map, on the table, on the maps, helping with navigation, and then Anton as he's now watch officer. But also I remove all like this calm down stuff and everything is done. Is removed. I typically control everything manually when the situation happens. So this is like going on the time compression speed. So they maintain everything automatically, but other than that, I used to command all the special commands or give them commands manually. Alright, so now let's see the final verdict. I think it was quite successful. Oh, as I was saying, we have a new decoration already. So we received Knight's Cross with oak leaves, cross swords and diamonds. Not bad at all. And this is the highest one. It's a nice cross with golden oak leaves, swords and diamonds. I think it was now only with the oak leaves, but this is going to be golden oak leaves. Maybe we'll still do that. It's still a lot to do. But we are just in second year of war, second and couple of months. I think it's still October, I believe. Alright, so we did. Not bad at all. Let's check the next page. Like summary. So we have 77,000 tons in 9 days. I think this is a really good one. So you can see we did get all the freighters from the convoys with us, like Surf, Stefan, George, Frank, Empire Lionel, Cassad, Empire Splendor, Hammond, Empire Lady, Empire Advocate, and these two were before. These were the single unescorted merchants we entered. I think we just checked the documents. For them, yes, and for them, I think they agreed to evacuate by our intention that we want to sink them. I think this was how it was done. A really good mission. All objectives were done, even like for the war correspondent and for the for our U-83 friendly U-boat. They were lost and we were able to sink the boat. Yep, this was really nice. So if you are still here by 54, I will show you how I managed the torpedoes, because we are completely... I think we have just one in the stern. To get all the time all T5s only. Especially when there are these longer missions now, for a couple of days or over a week, because then you also consume a lot of food. So, let's start with items. There was some coffee missing. So I start like always from the bottom. So torpedo tube in the stern room. Then we have the bow torpedoes I will load. If there are two, that's it what I do. Maybe I will refill the first check. That's it, because with the two torpedoes, 16 hours is already going to refill his stock. So just wait. If there are two, it's fine, completely, or more than two, it's completely fine. But if it's only one, let's see, we have such a situation, so I'll go with this one. Okay, so now it's only one T5 available. So doing 7 or 8 hour shift is technically not going to restock his inventory. Most of the time, sometimes yes, because it may be like midnight is in the middle of whatever. Sometimes it is, but most of the time not. So now I will add some food. For example, like, I don't know, 60, because you have to keep one to not lose the same type. And now we are already one day over 1 day, so he will be restocked 100%. And I'm just combining this process all the time. So that's why my U-boat is 100% T5 only. So there is one more there missing. Then we have the spare. Okay, so only one again. So let's do remaining bread and then couple of fishes. So we technically only can take 38. So this is already like 21 hours and again and again. So just doing this stuff. For me, as a in real life time, it will take a couple of more minutes, but in the game time it's technically the same, because if you have to load 2 torpedoes, it's 16 hours and so on all the time. So yeah, not a big difference. That's right. Yeah, that's something we have to consider when we will switch to the new version. Because maybe you have to travel by driver all the time. So now we have 2 of them at least. So don't have to do anything with the food. They will be resupplied automatically. But Buckfish, as far as I checked, if you have already this fortification, you are not traveling, you are just going through menu, just clicking through menu, I think it's not as slow. Because going to driver, especially if you play from first person, it's maybe a bit slower. But I think if you are in the fortification, there is no driver. You don't have to really care and move. Just click through.
Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
Alright, so we have one more, 2, 3. Okay, so this is completely fine.
Was benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier?
It is, even this one is still a bit annoying. Yeah, you have to do it like through the same dialogues and so on. But you end up with what you need. Yeah, T5s, and you saw what we achieved. Yeah, we just take the whole convoy out, like the complete one,
Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
because of T5 power. Okay, so now we have all of them, and then we can load everything else to full. If it's available. Yeah, if it's not available, then we have to do it in... Yeah, one more later. And I forgot to do this one as well, decoys. The rest looks fine. We also checked the ammunition, but I think we did not fire a single shot or single shell.
Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
This is full. Ammunition, yeah, full as well. So just one fruits and then we are good to go. In 19 minutes. Alright. Yeah. If this would be multiplayer, I would be here sitting and just taking all the T5s from the stock. Yeah. 100%. That's my, yeah, how we play our campaign. All the time T5s. And I also try to unlock them as fast as I can. As you have already seen probably in headquarters. We do not even bother with this FAT and LAT, F80 and LAT torpedoes at all. Nothing. It's not interesting for us. And also I do not never unlock this one because I think doing the Mediterranean campaign you have these 2 blue boat upgrade points and you should be able to get through the Gibraltar already on type 7. So when you enter this this area on type 7 and there are 2 blue upgrade points, we are returning with type 7 C41 already, so, which by standard has a T4 conning tower, so we don't have to really spend any points on this one. Maybe from perspective of type 9 we will have to go through, but I have a lot of points, so we can do that. I can do that now. Let's do that to be ready for T9 type 9. Alright, so that's it for today's Operation 4 in our Black Pit campaign. So let's zoom out again to the view. So we are just missing a couple of tons. Yeah, a couple, okay. We still have to do maybe one big convoy, maybe more, to get to the last level of the campaign, the Black Pit. We still have some time. We are currently October 40. We are still 41, let me check. Okay, we have a lot of time. So we'll do that by no mistake, we'll do that soon. As a reward, there'll be just a milk cow now, which is going to be useful later on in the campaign, we'll see. And yeah, that's currently, I think, all this available. We will switch to the, because it's still accurate what I was saying last time, I think yesterday, was that the convoys, Arctic convoys were managed by U-boats only during winter times. Because during summer times it was handled by Luftwaffe, but we'll keep these 2 campaigns, so technically just relocation and then doing the campaigns in the Arctics for next winter, probably 42 December, something like that, or maybe October, in a year later. For now we will focus on Black Pit to finish it off, and then doing this was, we did one mission already here, it was bugged out, it was never like accounted for, we still like have 0 missions, we already did 1, but I know about this campaign, it's slightly buggy, you have to do maybe instead of like 3, 6, 9, so a lot of missions you may have to do like 4 or 5 more, because not all of them account, like they are taken into consideration. But yeah, that's the tale for another day. Thank you very much. And we hear each other hopefully soon. Have a nice rest of the day. Bye bye.